nobody come to see us. Ain't nobody come to see us. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
OtisWho. Music.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the OtisWho podcast. I am your gracious, most loveliest, if that's a word, most, I can't even think of another adjective. Ain't that fucked up? I am him.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yes. How are you guys doing? I'm here. I'm just chilling, hanging out. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Thank you. We're going to have some fun. I have some great stories I want to talk about today. I'm going to stick to the script. Hopefully I do. Of course, I have my co-host going to be joining me lately. Hopefully that's a big deal or not. I have no idea. But again, let's get through the basic boring stuff. Hit the like button. I would definitely appreciate it. Hit the like button. I know you see the social media icons that's listed above me. Please do whatever you need to do. Follow, like, subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, you know we need to do this. If you want to support the show, if you feel that I am worthy, please scan the QVR code. You know I don't beg much. I only beg in the beginning. A lot of other YouTubes, they beg through the whole show and all that. I don't do all that, but it is YouTube. I am monetized, so I'm going to get the stuff I don't like to do out the way first. Hit the like button, obviously, if you want to support the show. By all means, I do need your support. I definitely appreciate it if you like what I'm doing or like what I'm trying to do. More operative word or phrase. Scan the QVR code. Appreciate it. Also, I have a Cash App at the bottom. Please, 99 cents would be beautiful. I definitely appreciate that. And also, too, there's my super chat down there. If you would like to advertise your business or like to comment on the show or make suggestions or anything, pay for a super chat. I will put the super chat up on the screen itself, and I will read it aloud. Listen, make it worth your while. If you have a business or anything that you want to get across, go ahead and pay for a super chat. That's your opportunity to go ahead and have me read it and get your advertisement or whatever your statement is across the board. Just as long as it's not too derogatory, I will read it for you. It is a freedom of speech. It is what it is. Let's go for it. But now I got that boring stuff off the way. Let's have some fun. Again, I have some great topics I want to get into. I want to show some videos. Hopefully I will get to it. I had to purchase a new laptop. Thank you. Hopefully this works fine. I worked out all the bugs. I did a lot of test runs. So this is much more powerful than the other one. It's not the top of the line, but trust me, I'm definitely coming from a much better laptop that I had at first. The last one was, I'm not going to say it was horrible because it was getting me to where I was getting. Can't even complain, but it was a little slow. But now this one is much faster. So we're going to go and do what we do with that. Hopefully the video will show the way it's supposed to. But with that being said, before I go any further, first of all, let me do this. Who's in the chat? I know it's not too many of us here, but if you are here, I definitely appreciate you. I know I see my cuz in the chat, and I know I see famous nobodies. They always come through. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hey, Haitian, if you can hear me okay, let me know if this sound effect come through okay. I had to reboot and do all my new laptop stuff. So let me know if this sound effect comes through okay. Put a 1 if you heard that for me, cuz. Put a 1 in the chat. Or anyone in the chat if you heard me. Put a 1 in there. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we okay. Put a 1 if you heard that sound effect. Famous nobodies. Put a 1 if you heard that okay.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Am I back in business? Or no? I'm good? Good, beautiful, beautiful. As long as I'm good. Okay. All right, let's get the show started. I appreciate you. All right, good, good, good. Yes, yes, yes. Well, you know how I do. Before we get started, we're going to get this show going. I have to play my song. This is my song of the day. This is my song of the morning. This is my song of the evening. This is my song of the year. I really don't think I'm going to find one that's going to replace this. Never say never. But until the end, we rolling with it, baby. Let's go before I even get started. Let's go. It ain't gonna work. The weapon may come, but it ain't gonna work. The weapon may fall, but it ain't gonna work. No, no. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No, it won't. No, it won't. It won't work. I want you to know God will do what He said He's gonna do. He will stand by His word. He will come through. No weapon formed against you. It may try, but it won't. It can't harm you. It won't work. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we can officially start the show. Where's my lighter? Okay. How's everybody doing out there? We're going to be okay. There's a couple of, like I say, stories I want to go over. I also would like to highlight go over, not highlight, what's the word I'm looking for? Recap. That's the word I'm looking for. I want to recap a conversation that I had earlier on the panel. Shout out to the Sharon Bracey Show, solution-based group. I'm a part of the panel. I'm there during the week in the morning times. And we had a great discussion today. The discussion today was regarding around how to keep your kids safe from creepy teachers. For those of you who are just interested, Boston just won their third game. They're up 3-1 in the series. The only reason I'm interested in Boston is because Jason Tatum, who is a local native St. Louis, and here in St. Louis, Missouri, 314 Show Me State, representing with his yellow ass. I ain't got nothing against yellow people. I don't. My wife is yellow. But he just cried too much a little bit. He cried all the time, bless his heart. But I digress. But we up in the series 3-1. Not we. Boston is up. I don't play a lick, but I digress. Like I was saying, on the Sharon Bracey show today, solution-based group, the topic of today, this morning, was how to keep your kids safe from the creepy teachers. Quick recap to bring people up to speed. If you haven't heard, it was a teacher. I forgot what state the teacher is in. If you just Google it or Instagram, trust me, it's going to come up. The news has been all over the place. Well, this teacher, a young teacher of color, a male teacher. He's young. I guess he's in his 20s. I'm just guessing. I'm assuming. I believe I'm guessing correctly. He's in his 20s or his early 30s, but I'm guessing his 20s. Student. I mean, he's a teacher. And on this particular video that had gotten out, that had circulated and made his way around the globe, he had 4 or 5 high school students. I believe they're high school students. I could be wrong. They could be middle school. But either way, it doesn't matter. Middle school or high school. I apologize. I believe it's middle school. Or it might be high school, they might be in the ninth grade. Again, I apologize, but they're for still. The point is, they were high school students or middle school students. They were braiding or taking down the male teacher's hair in the middle of class, or it might be even an extracurricular activity. They were after school and they were still in the class. The point of the matter is, whether it was after school curricular or on school actual hours during the regular school hours, it was still a situation where a teacher was sitting at the desk and 4 female students were letting and taking down his hair. He had braids or something along those lines. He had the braids taken out. So hopefully I didn't confuse you with all that. So that's the baseline of the story. And basically, he was putting out an Instagram and he showed that video and it created an uproar. It created an uproar. People had their thoughts about it. You had some people who really didn't see anything wrong with it. You had vast number of individuals who saw a lot of things wrong with it. Me personally, I felt that the situation was very inappropriate. But you have others, mainly those who are surprisingly who are in the education field, see nothing wrong with that. Neither here or there. That's what we were discussing on the Sharon Bracey show today. And it was an individual on there. I don't know his real name. He has 2 code names or 2 YouTube names. One is AI and his screen name is Happy Nerd or Cool Nerd. Cool Nerd. Great guy for all I know. To my understanding, he's a regular in this space. What I mean by space is the space whereas a lot of the people of our color gather and we have various certain conversations, kind of extreme things like that. And I guess they call it this space. Don't quote me on that. Don't hold me to that, but I'm just assuming. I'm new to this space. So this guy AI slash Happy Nerd, Cool Nerd, he's been in this space for a while, unbeknownst to me. Now his stance is crazy to me. He says, and I do believe him, he has no reason to lie, that he's been an educator. He was an educator for, I believe, 10 years. 10 years ago. He was an educator for 10 years, about 10 to 15 years ago. He has a master or 2, if I'm not mistaken. So he's very well educated far as when it comes to the paper credentials, okay? So I was surprised, but not for real, surprised of his thought process. I still think he was just talking to just have an argument against the opposing side like most people are. Me, I could articulate and have a debate against anyone and I could take any side because I could see the nuances for real on either side. I'm not just it has to be this way. Some situations it is absolute. I'll say that. Some situations they are absolute. Majority of them, they are not, and I could debate either side. To me, AI slash Cool Nerd, and I just call him Cool Nerd from this point on, he was just arguing just to be arguing his point. When I say argue, them change the word, debate. He was just debating his side just to be debated. And to me, it was just illogical. It doesn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense. And it was kind of irking me a little bit. That's part of YouTube in this space. I get it, but part of me tells me he really couldn't believe that. But the more I listen to him, he really probably do believe that. He believes, basically, let me stop rambling, he doesn't have what I consider to be a baseline. Now, what I mean by that is this, okay? You have to have, when you have an argument or a debate or a conversation with someone, especially when right before it gets intense, you have to have some type of baseline, some type of guideline to whereas there has to be a standard. That's more of a better word. You have to have a standard of the conversation. And to me, just me personally, if you don't meet my standard or let's say baseline, if you don't meet that baseline, it doesn't make sense to me to even have a conversation with you because the standard baseline has not been met. It has to be that baseline. Because I believe this phrase, like Jay-Z said it a while ago, I love me some Jay-Z, pause. When you arguing, and I'm not calling him a fool, but this is just a phrase. When you are arguing with a fool, people from a distance can't tell who is who. And that is so true. So you have to have a baseline set before I even engage even further with you. Now, I love a great debate. I love a great back and forth. I promise you, I like to be challenged. I want to see if you can for real change my mind. Most likely you can't, but I'm willing to give you that opportunity. And I just want to hear your point of view. And at the end of the day, we can honestly agree to disagree. There's nothing wrong with that. I hate more than anything. I hate more than being around a yes man or a yes woman. Don't just agree for the sake of agreeing. If you believe in something, stand on it. Just be able to articulate it. That's all. So with that being said, I digress. The guy AI / cool nerd, I believe he believes what he's saying. I really do, but he irked me, but it was good for YouTube. But he believes that his baseline is below my standard. Based on this story, on this scenario, he believes in his opinion, in his mind, that there's nothing wrong with female students touching a teacher's hair, male or female, especially male. I don't believe in that. He said that there is no baseline. He doesn't see anything wrong with it. He doesn't see that. That bothers me. That worries me. Not to the point that I'm going to lose any sleep over it at night, because there are a lot of people that feel the way he do. I believe that they're outnumbered, but unfortunately, there are people that still believe that what this teacher did was perfectly fine, and there is no baseline to what he did. Now, I'm glad he was fired. I'm glad he was fired. He deserved to be terminated. And I wouldn't even say to go that far. I say he probably deserved to be disciplined and probably give him another chance. I don't like taking anyone's livelihood. But if he got terminated, he got terminated. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. But for him, the teacher, I'm saying, for him to say that he doesn't see anything wrong with it, maybe he does need to be fired. Maybe he does need some time off to reconsider his thought process. But let's not talk about him. Let's get back to the conversation I had on the Sharon Bracey show. Let me share this right now. I just want to share a certain clip. It's over 5 hours long, the show from the day. Of course, I'm not going to play the whole 5 minutes. I'm going to jump all the way into it, like 2 hours into the show. We're going to get right into it. And I want you guys to hear his point of view. And just let me know if you agree with him. That's all. I just want to hear you guys' point of view. And I'm going to pick it up exactly to where, let me make sure, where is that at? That's it? Okay. All right, there it is. Let's go here. Hold on, let's do this. I'm sorry, let me do this. My apologies. Are you sure? Yes. Here we go. Let's go here. That's what I want to do. Here we go. Add to scene. There we go. And add you here. And there you go. All right, here we go. Thank you guys for being patient. All right, here we go. I'm going to pick it up from right here. Hopefully this is a good spot. Here we go. We're going to pick it up to where Cool Nerd is having an interaction with Sharon Bracey, the host of the show. And I believe Bomb Cherry got in there. And I got in there at the last second. And you're going to hear the dialogue. So let's pick that up. Here we go. You hear
What's
me?
the difference between what you just said? What's the difference between what you just said and what that teacher getting his hair braided? Because what you just said is exactly what the teacher getting his hair braided did.
What
I
said, and
what you just said you do with your kids is exactly what the teacher who was getting his hair braided, who's getting his hair taken down did.
No, he
yes,
did not.
and when called the question, he got an answer for it. And if, like, for
He did.
instance, if they were all playing in my hair and then everybody questioned it and he got in trouble, and that's what happened. And the same thing with me. If everybody questioned something that I did and I couldn't give the right answers and I got fired, that's what happens.
But wait,
That's
hold up. That's not why he got fired. I
no,
guarantee you,
no,
that's
I
not why he
said
got fired. He got fired
I
because of
got
y'all.
fired. I
He
am
got
just
fired because
giving
of
you
y'all.
your answer, dude.
No, I'm saying
Transparency.
is
But
he got
listen,
transparency. How? Wait, hold on. A
dude,
face, Instagram live or a TikTok live with the parents seeing what's going on and cheering it on.
Let me stop it right there. He said something that was interesting to me, and I'm promise I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be derogatory towards him, but for him to have X amount of master's degrees, cool nerd, and I rocks with him. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not. He couldn't believe, and he just made a statement. He said that we got the teacher fired. We meaning the people that believe that what the teacher did was totally inappropriate. He said we got him fired. And he really believes that, like we're the villains. We got him fired. That was just crazy to me. I'll continue.
While it's going on, that's how much transparency can you get?
a lot. You got to give it all of it. When them people want to question me about my
He
sons and
did.
husband,
He did. He got all the proper permissions. Only reason why I got fired is because y'all making an uproar out of it right now.
okay, but when they want to do an uproar, if that's what they want to do, because when you're dealing with children, that's what happens when you're dealing with children.
Well, then guess what? We should wait. Hold up. You know what we should do right now?
What?
Guess what? Teachers, men should never be teachers. We gotta stop men being teachers.
Wow.
Well,
No,
we
cool
do looks
nerd.
funny.
You're taking it
just
too
No,
far. Cool nerd.
Whatever we do looks
Cool
funny.
nerd. Can I please say this? Please. The reason we're having this conversation right now, because with all due respect, again, here we go. I hate to keep repeating myself. You don't have a damn baseline. You don't have a baseline like them other two teachers that we're discussing didn't have a baseline. That's
What are you talking about?
Sir. And let me explain what I'm saying. Let me explain, because you've been talking. We know exactly where you're coming from, sir. You don't have a baseline. You feel in your mind that it's okay for female students to play in teachers' hair, male or female. You don't have a baseline.
I do have a baseline. I don't have your baseline.
But that's the issue. It shouldn't be done.
That's not an issue. It's different.
Because if it's not done, we wouldn't be in this situation right now at all. At all.
Yeah, well, you know what else? You know what else? What happened?
Now, I hope you guys understand what I just said, and I'm going to repeat it. He said that he has a baseline, but his baseline just doesn't match my baseline. And my point was this, and hopefully I'm making sense. If the teacher would have adhered to the baseline, which is no inappropriate touching of the teacher, period, by the student, which means there should be no touching, period. Forget inappropriate. There is no touching, period, with the teacher and the student. There should be no touching, none whatsoever. That's what I contend. If that's the baseline, then we wouldn't have this issue of the teacher losing his or her job, because the students got up from their seats, went to the desk, and was braiding or letting their hair down of a male student, of a male teacher. That is totally inappropriate. Now, some of you may be watching this right now. You may feel like there is nothing at all wrong with that. We are turning this into a situation where we are accusing and calling that young man a predator. That's the safest word to use so we won't get banned. We are not calling that man a predator. I am not. Let me just put this on me. I am not calling that man a predator. And that's what Cool Nerd was caping for. He's saying that we shouldn't be coming down on him so much because we're going to put a bad light on all the good teachers who reach out to students in that unorthodox way, in that inappropriate way. I'm using those words because to me, that's what those are. There are inappropriate situations and they're unorthodox. You are not supposed to be having your students touch you. You are not supposed to be having your students, not saying that the teacher was doing this, but some teachers do this. You're not supposed to have your students spend a night at your house. You're not supposed to have your students go over or go to field trips after hours, because they're not field trips then. They're called field trips for a reason, because they're field trips within the allotted time frame of school hours. If they're after school grounds, unless there's certain criteria and certain speculations or certain circumstances where the parents know about it, the guardians know about it, the itinerary is out in public, everybody knows, everything else is inappropriate. And we know this. Well, I know this. But unfortunately, a lot of individuals, adults, do not feel or see anything wrong with that. They want to look at the worst case scenario. Well, you guys are calling this man this. His intentions were totally innocent. Okay, let's go with that. Let's say his intentions were innocent. I'm going to give you that. His intentions were innocent. Yes, I give you that. We don't know for sure, but for sake of conversation, let's give Cool Nerd and everybody that rallies around that thought process that what that teacher did was innocent. He didn't mean any harm. All he had was 4 students, female students, around his desk taking his hair down in the middle of class. Nothing wrong with that. He didn't have any malice intent. There was no predator behavior or malintention behind that. Let's just say that. But I will say this. It's inappropriate, for one, and 2, it could, not saying that it would, not saying that it will. What I'm saying is it could lead to predatory behavior. And I'm going to say it again. I'm not saying he is. No, I am not. But I'm saying that inappropriateness could lead to something of that caliber. And without a baseline, you will find yourself in that situation. That's all I'm saying. To me, it's common sense. The baseline is there. It's there. Did the school ignore it for a minute, or they turned an eye to it? Yes, they did, and they should be held accountable just like that teacher. Yes. But I can almost guarantee you he lost his job, because I know that somewhere in writing, in black and white, in writing, that there's a code of ethics that this young man broke. With all his good intentions in heart, he broke the code of ethics. You are not supposed to have students touching you in that manner, yet alone any matter at all, or manner at all, especially not that, especially if the curriculum doesn't call for it. Well, you might say, well, what curriculum may call for that, Otis? Well, shit, cosmetology. Aww. Wrong sound effect. Cosmetology. That's the only damn curriculum that I would see that's appropriate for a female student, or student, it doesn't matter gender, but really a female student to be touching a male teacher's hair and letting their hair down. Now, a female teacher, I'm not going to even lie. Yes, there might be a double standard. That's still inappropriate. Yes, it is. But I could understand it a little better, but it's still inappropriate. Yes, it is. It's still inappropriate, but I could understand it. But a male teacher, again, I'm not saying it was anything malice or anything that was going to be on the borderline of predator. But we have to admit, if there is no baseline, if there is no standard, and you cross that baseline and that standard line because you want to do extra, nothing wrong with that. Not saying that you are. Well, something is wrong with that. You're a good person, but the optics doesn't look good. And what about the ones that are not good? What about those teachers that have the wrong intention? Now, Sharon said this earlier, and it made so much sense. I'm saying the same thing, but sometimes somebody have to say it a little different so you could get the understanding. The baseline is set so you could easily catch the predator. I'm gonna say it again. Ooh, I'm rolling. I see it. It's visual. The baseline or the standard is set so we're able to see, in most cases, the predator. In most cases. If there is no standard, if there is no baseline, how can you tell who's the predator? Now you're going to be second guessing everything. And in this situation, there should be no second guesses. It should be yes or no for the most part. Example, you walk into a classroom. You see 4 female students, 2, 3, 1 student. It doesn't matter, but they're female. It's between 1 to 4 of them. And they're around the male teacher who has dreads or braids or whatever the situation may be, and they're taking the braids down. Any normal person, you're gonna have several thoughts go through your head unnecessarily. Thoughts that shouldn't even have to enter your thought process, none whatsoever, in an institution where there should be learning going on. But for some reason, you were put in a situation where your thought process got you thinking situations through. Example, why are these students up around this male teacher's desk in his head, touching his hair? Now let's admit, isn't that a question that should never enter your mind when you're going into a school or an institution of learning, unless it's a cosmetology school? Can we at least admit that that's one question that should never thought or cross your mind? I couldn't even fathom that. So now you have to think. Now, not only does that cross your mind, here's number 2. Is this innocent or not? Now you have 2 thoughts crossing your mind unnecessarily, which should not be there at all. All because a baseline was crossed. I'm not saying it was not set. Of course it was set. He just crossed it and the school ignored it, or maybe they did know. But whatever it is, whatever the reason, they need to be held accountable as well. But let's get back to the teacher. He crossed the standard line. He crossed the baseline. And then had the nerve to go on his social media and cry about it and get support from the uneducated, the uninformed students and adults, some of the parents who agreed to this and don't see anything wrong with it. Now, to each his own. To each his own. That is crazy to me that you would have that opposite thought process, but to each his own. That's what makes America great. And I promise you, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I would hate to be all around like-minded people. Is that word? Like-minded. There my stupid ass go. Like-minded. I can't say this fucking word. God be damn. That's fucked up on live. I don't care. My dyslexic, stuttering, how do I say that word? Now I'm stuck. My like-mindedness. There it is, like-mindedness. There it is. I think that's a word. Correct me in the chat. That's fucked up. But to have that opinion of that I'm not going to say it's fine because to me it's not fine. I find it troubling, but I would like to know who you are so I know not to have, and I'm not trying to be funny, I'm not going too far, not to have my kids around you. I need to know who you are. Because if you run in some type of organization like a YMCA or some type of youth organization, or if you're part of the Girl or Boy Scouts, for the pack leader or something like that, something along those lines, or if you are a teacher or an educator, I need to know who you are. I'm not even trying to be funny. You could live and walk the earth like everyone else. You have that right. But I need to know who you are so I can avoid you, so I can know not to send my nieces and nephews and things like that of that nature to your institution. That's all. I have the right to know that. That's it. Because that thought process is dangerous to me. That is so dangerous to me. That is scary. That is your standard. And I'm glad I know who you are for those that let it be known. But for those that I don't know, please let it be known. Like, you know where I stand. You know where I stand. I have very, very conservative views. I have some liberal thoughts, of course. I'm not all exclusively when it comes to being conservative. But yeah, I am probably the only one, I could probably bank on it, that I know of that's a conservative within my family. Yes, I'm going to say it right now, and hopefully I don't lose any subscribers, but I'm just being honest. No, I cried when he won, but I didn't vote for Obama. No, I didn't. I didn't vote for him because he was a man of color. To me, that's idiotic. I'm sorry. I voted for the businessman. I'm a businessman. I voted for the tax breaks but listen, when he won, my president's black, my blam, but whatever. Yeah, that song from Jeezy, I was there. Cried, did all that. The first dance, when Beyonce sang that song, yeah, I cried like I cast that vote, so did. No, I didn't. I didn't vote for him. I'm just being honest. I'm him. I don't vote Democrat just because our parents told us to. I don't do that. But anyway, I digress. I need to know who you are. You could go to the same schools, put them like-mindedness people in the same school. The teachers, the educators, the students, the teachers and the students and the parents who don't care if their students are playing in the teacher's hair. Send them all to the same school. That's fine. I need to know where you are. That's it. That's it. You can learn the same curriculum and all that. ABCs, multiplication, and all that. But when it comes to the class, to whereas you allow the students to get up and go play in the teacher's hair, no, I don't want to be a part of that. That's your school. That's your school. Go for it. But yes, this educator, he's an educator. I'm pretty sure he's a good man, but he's an educator. What's his name? AI/cool nerd. He honestly believes or feels that it's okay for teenage students or female students, high school, middle school, student age students to play in a male's teacher hair. Let me get the words exact. To take the braids out or whatever in a male teacher's hair. That's what he believes. And a lot of people believe that. And that's sad. And I want to stay away from those people. Now let's move on to the next story. And that's crazy. What else did we discuss? Because we talk about some great things on the Sharon Bracey show in the morning. Again, I'm part of that panel in the mornings. Great show, great topics of conversations. What else did we discuss along those same lines that the thought processes was just crazy? Whoa, this is another thing too. It's crazy to me just the small nuances, but they're dangerous. They're small in the thought processes of how two individual people think, but they're dangerous at the same time. So let me give you an example. And you let me know how you feel about this, because this is important and this is serious. Let me know how you feel about this. Cool Nerd also said that and I have to disagree with him, that he feel that the teacher did not do a form of isolation when he had the 4 young ladies come up to his desk and let his hair down, because he feels like it was done in a classroom setting. There were other students around. I'm going to repeat that again because this is very important. I want you to hear and I want you to understand your thought process. AI/cool nerd believes, along with a lot of other people, that it wasn't an insulation situation regarding the 4 ladies being around the male teacher's desk taking his hair down. He feels like that's not an insulation because it was done in front and in the middle of the class. I disagree with that 100%. That was totally an installation process. Now, again, did what I mean by did the teacher have malintent? I'm going to give you guys the best case scenario. I'm going to say no, because I don't know. I'm not in that man's head. I'm going to say no. But I will say this. Since the teacher crossed that line, since the teacher did something inappropriate, since that teacher didn't have a baseline, he put himself into a situation. That's all I'm going to say. So with that being said, predators 100% will look at that as an isolation situation. Let me explain. You have a classroom of students. Don't know how many students, but it just makes the numbers up because we're having a conversation. Let's say it was a classroom of, say, 25 students, half and half. 12 boys, 13 girls. Out of the 13 girls, stay with me, 13 girls, and we all been young before. We all been in our teenage, adolescent years. We all been there. We either been in the popular group, or we've been in a group that we don't care. I'm not trying to get in with nobody. Or we've been in a group where you were not necessarily being bullied, but you get what I'm saying. That way, either that's for lack of a better conversation, let's break it down to the basic 3 groups. The bullying group, the bully, that's receiving the bullying, and that one group that just don't care about nothing. They just in their own world, for lack of a conversation. So we're going to take the 13 females. We all been adolescents. We all had our hormones going and all that. A predator knows what he's doing. 13 girls, you pick 4 out the 13 to go up around your desk to play in your hair. We all seen the movie Mean Girls. We all seen it. Either you was a mean girl or you wasn't a mean girl and you was getting the end of the mean girl treatment. Or you was in your own little group wishing they would come fuck with you. Either or. We all been there. Stop it. We all been there. But we know the situation. I'm just explaining the isolation part, how predators think. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to put this together. He get 3 to 4 young ladies out of the 15 or 13, whatever, to come around this desk. That's automatically in the psyche of the other young ladies. Why them 3 or 4? Am I less inadequate? We all been there. You don't have to admit it. You don't have to. Or you don't have the wherewithal, or you can't articulate what I'm saying, or you just don't want to fucking admit it. But we all been there. That is predator behavior. Picking X amount of girls, certain girls out the pack of girls. And you know what happens? It happens among boys when you're getting picked for a basketball pickup game. It works the same way amongst the females. It doesn't change. It's a psyche thing. Come on. That's predatory behavior. Again, not saying he is a predator, but if he isn't, he crossed the line. He crossed the line and he put himself in a situation to be judged as such. That's predatory behavior. So now you have those 4 girls around you. So now you isolated the 4 girls from the other girls. Now within them 4 girls, who's going to be isolated next? That's how it works. Now out of them 3 to 4 girls, it's going to be one out. Let's be real. I hate talking about this, but it's just the reality of the situation. We have to be real about this. Does this happen all the time? No. But one time is too many. One time is too many. But we know damn well that it happened way more than once, though, didn't we? So getting back to the situation, out the 4 young ladies, one of them might be damn vulnerable. What I mean by vulnerable, one of them hormones might be a little bit more active than the others. You know how this stuff go. We've been there. As young boys and as young girls, we've been there. Predatory behavior. Again, is he a predator? I'm not saying that. I have no idea. I'm hoping he's not. But if you go past the baseline, if you go past the standard of the code of ethics or the code of conduct, if you have no moral standards, then of course you will find yourself most likely in some situations, and it could be totally innocent. Again, let's get off that situation. When I was growing up, I grew up playing Little League baseball from the age of, I think, 9, 10 on up. Okay? Had a great coach. Had the same coach a majority of my Little League career. Great man. Just retired from the UPS. Great man. Not a stain on him. Let me make this clear. Not a stain on him. None. Not a stain on him. But still back then, on the baseball team, he had certain players with the permission of the parents to stay the night over his house, which I'm pretty sure was totally innocent. But my mother never allowed me to do that. I wanted to because the other players was doing it. Not the whole team. We had a roster of 15 players. Did the whole team go over there? Of course not. But certain players did. There was an X amount of players that would go over there with their parents' permission. And I always wanted to go. And I never understood why my mother would not allow me to go. As I'm older now, of course I understand. Of course. There was a baseline that my mother had. A baseline. Not saying that the other parents who allowed their kids to go over there didn't have a baseline. Their baseline was just a lower standard than my mother's. That's it. And I appreciate that now. That baseline kept things simple, kept things easy, kept things easy to differentiate between what could be and what's not. There was no gray area because my mother did not allow me to go into the gray area. You know? So I understand that. And again, I'm just using it as a real life example. The man is fine. The coach we had growing up, again, man, heart of gold. Nothing malice or nothing ever to, I'm not saying that. But what about the coaches that we do know of? Not personally, but you could look them up, you could Google them, and some of us, unfortunately, we know of them that did cross that line, that were and are predators. Not all of them, but what about the ones that are out there? that are getting their victims by the acquiescence of their parents, allowing their child to go spend the night with coach such and such because he has a great smile. And he's the father figure that my son does not have in his life because the father's not there. That's a whole nother conversation. But the reality of the situation is, that's the reality of the situation. The father's not there. Uncle's not around. Big cousin's not there. So coach is there. And not all coaches, the majority of the coaches are fine doing their job like they're supposed to do. Majority of the coaches are doing their jobs like they're supposed to do. They meet you on the field. They teach you the sport. They're your father figure within those guidelines. You have their phone number in case an emergency come up, and that's it. No spending the nights over their house or nothing like that. And they're great men. They're great coaches doing a great job. There's a baseline set. But the coaches who are still great coaches don't have any malintent, none whatsoever. But they cross that baseline. They don't have a line. You don't have a line. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. You having a young man come over, you showing them how to put tents together, start fires in the backyard. Not only are you a baseball coach, you're showing them other stuff too. Showing them how to tie a tie, all that. I get it. But all that could be done within certain confines, certain restrictions, not spending the night over your house, even though you might be innocent. But that one coach that's not, and you gave him the opportunity because you didn't have that baseline set. That's all we're saying. So the whole moral of this story, before I go to the next story, is have a baseline, have a moral, objective, non-objective, common sense, cohesive baseline. Don't touch the teachers and vice versa. Period. And you won't have these issues. That's all I'm saying on that. I'm pretty sure no one needs to come up and have a comment on that. If you disagree with what I just said, I promise you, I don't really want to know about it. I really don't. Don't want to hear about it. Because if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. And just keep it to yourself. But honestly, I do want to know. Just put a sign on so I know not to send the people that I love to your institution. That's fine. And I mean that. Well, let's go to the next story. I'm having fun. I promise you I am. This is what I want to talk about. Again, I am here in the Show Me State, the good old St. Louis, Missouri, 314. Yes, I am. And I would like to share some stories with you. Oh, man, is that it? What you doing? Hold on, where you at? Boom. I'm finna go to my next story here. Add to scene. There you go. Shout out to VOTP, Voice of the People, here in St. Louis. It's a Instagram channel. This is where I'm going to get my stories here tonight from Voice of the People. Oh, man. I wanted to show you this last week, but my computer wasn't cooperating with me. But, man, I wish, man. I want to show this. What I'm about to show you now, I want to show this to Brownsville. I really do. Brownsville needs to see this audio because this audio that I'm going to show you is a perfect example of why we should not be caping for all women. All women should not be caped for. Not all women are bad. I'm not saying that. But of course, all women are not bad. And before I show you this video, I'm pretty sure that she's going through something. She needs some counseling or something along those lines. Something needs to happen. But all women do not need to be caged for. Brownsville needs to see this. He really does. If you don't know who Brownsville is the cousin of Sharon Bracey, who hosts the Sharon Bracey show. Brownsville is a police officer in Brownsville, New York, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And he comes on every morning on Sharon Bracey's show, and he gives this long sequelae, I can't even say the word, this long introduction of introducing himself to the ladies and all that. And he talks about how all women needs to be protected and yada, 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 yada. Well, in this case, I might be helping this case, but then again, I don't think I am. Let me stop talking. This is what the women do in St. Louis. I'm being funny. This is actually universal. You can find a woman like this in every damn city, county, rural, urban area. And this is what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Jennies be tripping, bro. Look at this shit, bro. They constantly running in they shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Jennies is not real, bro. She just smashed her shit 10 times. And she not playing. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with Jennies, bro? And now she finna back up into her shit. Bro, what the fuck is going on in the Jack today, bro?
You better move.
This bitch is on there.
Trust me, it ain't done.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, bro, Jennies ain't real, bro. I swear to God, it's not. Oh my God. She is on there. She is on there. Oh my God. Hey, why you on that, gang? Why you on that, gang?
Hey, I'm gonna start this video over again because it never ceases to amaze me. But before I do, shout out to Next Level moving forward. Shout out to Famous Nobodies. Of course, again, shout out to my cousin Haitian. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. Thank you. If you're just tuning in, I'm going to play this video again. This is my second time I'm about to play it. This is how some of the ladies here in the St. Louis area like to show their ass. And this is why I say all women do not need to be caped for. This is my perfect example. Here we go.
Be tripping, bro. Look at this shit, bro. They constantly running in they shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Jennies is not real, bro. She just smashed her shit 10 times. And she not playing. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with Jennies, bro? And now she finna back up into her shit. Bro, what the fuck is going on in the Jack today, bro? This bitch is on there. Bro, what the fuck?
Wow. What did
Bro,
he do to her? What did he do?
Bro, Jennies ain't real, bro. I swear to God, it's not. Oh my God. She is on there.
He don't care about her vehicle or his.
She is on there. Oh my God. Hey, why you on that, gang? Why you on that, gang? Why is she on there? Bro, why is she on there?
I'm not trying to talk. Oh my God.
Why you on that, gang?
Now look, I'm not trying to be funny. God forgive me. Oh my God. Look, now, look at her. I'm not trying to be funny. First of all, I don't know what that young man did to her to make her want to commit all them felonies, because she committed a couple of felonies. But man, look at her. Everybody can't wear that outfit. You are not wearing that outfit, ma'am. And that horse hair is just everywhere. God.
It ain't worth it.
Now let's not forget the aluminum bat. Not only did she just use her vehicle as a weapon, destroyed hers and his, she had the nerve to get out with another weapon. Wow. This is St. Louis, Missouri for you guys. Welcome to St. Louis.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth
Don't
it.
do it, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. It ain't worth it. Get out of
It
here.
ain't worth it. Wow. That was that story. Hey, I just wanted to share that with you. I promise I did. I just wanted to share that with you. That's crazy to me. That's St. Louis for you. Wow. What else we got? Hold on. Let's have some fun. What else? What else we got? What is this? All right, what else we got? Her one. Whoa. My wife sent me this. Shout out to my wife. My wife sent me this one. This is crazy. This is crazy. My wife sent me this one. Now, this is crazy. Hold on. Here we go. This is crazy. Let me set this one up. This man, let me tell you the story. I'm going to play the video. This man was in a car accident, and on his chest, tattooed, he had DNR. DNR on his chest, tattooed big, which means do not resuscitate. So he was in a car accident. He was knocked unconscious, and an EMT worker arrived on scene and brought him back to life. So now he's in court suing the EMT worker for $40,000. I can't make this shit up. Let's watch it. Wow.
Hit and run. I lost consciousness. I believe I flatlined. I had the DNR in place on my chest for the reason that I did not want to be brought back to life if anything was to happen to me.
Tattooed on your chest.
Yes, which means do not resuscitate. He resuscitated me without my consent.
I am a first responder EMT, and my job is to save lives, save people. I didn't make anything of the tattoo. For that, all I know, the tattoo could have been something for a gang.
And it just says DNR.
Yes, in capital letters.
Capital letters, DNR. That still does not grant the authority of this gentleman reneging on his responsibility as an EMT.
Who gives him the right to bring me back from that? I was perfectly fine crossing over, but instead he brought me back, and now I have a $40,000 medical bill. He brought me back to a life where...
Did y'all hear what this man just said? This man just said he died. The EMT brought him back. He said, who was he to bring me back when I had the DNR tattooed on my chest? He brought me back to a $40,000 bill. The hospital is charging him $40,000 because they brought him back to life. So he came back from death without having a bill. That ain't funny. That ain't funny. Whoa, calm down. Calm down. That's not even funny. That's some serious shit. He left the earth. He was dead. He didn't have any bills. Well, he probably had some, but he wasn't worried about it. But the EMT who took an oath, which he would have lost his job because the tattoo doesn't do anything. He lost his job. He would have lost his job if he hadn't brought that man back to life. But since he brought that man back to life, now that man that he brought back to life, instead of him being grateful, he's upset because he was brought back to life and now having to pay a $40,000 bill. That's ungrateful for your ass. Let's continue.
where it's a lot more difficult.
I
than where it was
understand that,
before.
sir. He did what he was sworn to do. I am sorry what happened to you, sir. But make no mistake about it, this gentleman is not responsible for any of that.
Involved in a hit and run. I lost consciousness. I believe I flatlined. I had the DNR in place on my chest for the reason that I did not want to be brought back to life if anything was to happen to me. Which
Tattooed
means do not-
on your chest.
Yes, which means do not resuscitate. He resuscitated me without my consent.
I am a first responder EMT, and my job is to save lives, save people. I didn't make anything of the tattoo. For that, all I know, the tattoo could have been something for a gang.
And it just says DNR.
Yes, in capital letters.
Capital letters.
This dude really has DNR tattooed on his chest. He is for real. He really has DNR, do not resuscitate, on his chest. Now there is a way to do that. There is a legal way to have that done. That wasn't it. Damn. That's crazy. He straight up had it on his chest. Do not resuscitate. DNR tattooed on his chest. Do not resuscitate. Wow. It didn't work, sir. They brought you back to earth. Wow. Let's continue. This is my second time running through it, but hey, second time's a charm. Here we go.
DNR. That still does not grant the authority of this gentleman reneging on his responsibility as an EMT.
Who gives him the right to bring me back from that? I was perfectly fine crossing over, but instead he brought me back, and now I have a $40,000 medical bill. He brought me back to a life where it's a lot more difficult.
I understand that,
before.
sir. He did what he was sworn to do. I am sorry what happened to you, sir. But make no mistake about it, this gentleman is not responsible for any of that.
Wow. Epic failure on your part, sir. Wow. Damn. Now, I'm glad. Well, I don't know if I'm glad for you or not that you didn't lose your life, because if you're not happy, I don't know. Can you be happy for someone that really wanted to die, but they came back? Can you really be happy for them? Because that's not what they really want. I don't know. That's a great question. That's crazy. But yeah, but neither here or there. Wow. That is crazy. That's crazy to me. I don't get it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Only in America. Okay, let me move this out the way. Okay, remove from scene. All right, and that, okay. All right, well, let me see. Well, hey, we chilling. Hopefully you guys not too bored. I had a couple of stories here. Hopefully you are enjoying the little information. Let me see if it's another one that I wanted to talk about. Is there another one? I don't think it is. I think that'd be it. Let me see. Is that her? Is that her? I wonder if that's her that just, you know what? I'm not sure. I'm going to pull this up anyway. It looks like it is her. No, I don't think that's her. No, that's not her. No, that's not her. I'm not going to do that. No, that's not her. I'm not going to even do it. Okay, stop. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's not her. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, hey, but look, okay, it's almost been an hour and a half. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna hold you. Let me see what cuz. Let me check on the chat. What you doing? Let me see what you say. Well, damn. What you say? Should have spelled. Should have. Ta. Hell no. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just reading through the chat, seeing what's going on. Okay. Got you. Okay. All right, then. Well, listen. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's all I have for you today. Like I told you, it was going to be short. We've been on here for less than an hour and a half. I talked about some things I wanted to talk about. Got some things off my chest. I feel good. I feel good. Let me see. As a matter of fact, I do it because it's still early. It's still early. I do it. Hey, I dropped the link, cuz. Did you get the link? Come on up. Because I text the link over to you. If you can. Is it your bedtime? I know you have to get up early. But if you can, come on up. I'll wait for you for about 2-3 minutes. If you don't come up, or drop in the chat saying that you can't come up because you are preoccupied, and then I'll go ahead and end the show. Oh, you didn't get it? I sent it to you. Check your text, man. But I drop it in the chat though. It's all good. I drop it in the chat. Copy. Comment. Yeah, I drop it in the chat. But yeah, I definitely text it to you though. Or did I not push send? You know I'm good for that. Maybe I didn't push send. I don't know. But it's in the chat. Oh, I must didn't push send. Hold on. I don't think I did. Wow, let me see. Oh, I guess I didn't send it to you. I thought I did. My fault. I could have sworn I did. Was good. I hear you with the crickets. What's going on? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Did you hear the whole show?
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I sent you the link, man.
Yeah. No, that's why I was still sitting on the line. I just chilled out. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the show for some of the other topics that we discussed?
Oh yeah, you was right on some stuff. You was on point on some stuff. Like even like with the teacher. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me. Yeah. Just give me your
You know,
thoughts on it. We just
yeah.
talking. Having a
I mean,
conversation.
yeah. This day and age, in this day and age, that would be something that's inappropriate. I understand when we were kids. You know, when we were kids. Yeah, you get an occasional hug from a teacher here and there. But it was because you did something good or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they his stance on that. I get it. He in the class, he teaching kids and all that, but still you gotta keep a certain decorum about yourself as a teacher. You know,
Right. Most
but like
definitely.
but like I said, this day and age, yeah, that's not something that should be considered appropriate.
I
You know
agree.
what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely.
Yeah. It'd be a difference if those are your kids, meaning your offspring in your classroom, and you call
Mhm.
them up, come, you know, tend to your head. That's one way,
Yeah,
But
I
other
mean,
than that,
that's just
yeah,
not appropriate, man. I just don't, and I
yeah.
honestly don't understand how
Some
someone can
people,
view that as being appropriate. I really don't. I mean,
nah,
I'd definitely like to hear you out and have a conversation with you, but I just don't see how one could see that as being appropriate, man.
right.
That really bothers me a little bit. Not
Well,
not
yeah,
not to the point that I'm going to lose any sleep on it, but it's just like, wow. I mean, really? I'm like, come
yeah.
on.
Of course, this day and age, no, man, you got too much stuff going on out here with these people. You know, I mean, and it's not like before these people that go to these schools and learn how to become teachers. It's not like these schools do a deep vetting on these people before they hire them, so they don't know who coming in the door as predators half the time. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
whoa. Let's back up. See, let's back up. I'm glad we're talking
Yeah.
Do you
But
view him as a predator? Because I don't view
no,
him. I
no,
don't view
I
him
don't.
as
I
a
don't.
predator.
No. I'm not saying him.
Okay,
I'm just saying in general. There are some teachers that they need to vet because it does come down the line later on down the line that those are their intentions. I'm not saying that was that young man's intention.
got
This
you.
young,
Okay, I
you
got
know,
you. Okay,
I'm pretty sure his intention was just purely innocent. Hey, y'all, give me a hand, help me take down my locks, or whatever the case. Because it looked like he had locks. So, but yeah, still fact of the matter is, you know, even though you at school, you they teacher, I don't care if y'all did have some free time in the classroom. That's not something that should have been done in school. You know what I'm saying?
right,
No, that's what you supposed to have your little chick on the little street for.
right. Hey, I
Yeah,
agree. I definitely
yeah.
agree. That damn. I personally just don't understand. I don't understand how one could see anything wrong with that. I really do. Not anything wrong with that. I don't see how they can't see anything wrong with that. They honestly see the innocence in the taking down of one's hair, a student touching a
Mhm.
teacher's head. That part I just don't understand and see how you could agree to that and see that there's anything wrong with that and that baseline is perfectly fine to cross that particular line. In all actuality, the line shouldn't be placed there. That line should be placed further down, but not
Right,
here. Don't place that line here.
right, right,
Really?
right.
Really?
I mean,
Oh, okay.
if
Wow.
y'all was if y'all was a school that was teaching kids trades or something like that, then maybe. You know what I'm saying? But that you're not in a trade school. You know what I'm
Are we
saying?
old
You're not.
fashioned? Are we old fashioned? Or are we just older because we are in our mid
Yeah, cause
50s,
yeah, cause they don't
almost
have
mid
trades. They
50s?
don't have school.
I
They don't.
mean,
They
shit.
don't have classes like that in high school no more, man. Where you got a shop class
No,
with
no,
or
no,
auto
no,
shop.
no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
Oh, oh.
I'm talking about far as our thought process. Our thought process. Are we do you think we out of touch? Do you think that this is just the new age of thinking?
Yeah, we
Or
do.
they
Yeah,
just
yeah.
tripping?
We starting to take over for our fathers, our forefathers. You know what I'm saying? We stepping into their positions now. So our thought processes on that is going to be different from a lot of what people think is considered to be normal or okay. Some things you have to really consider and really vet what you're doing. Think about what you're doing before you know what I'm saying. I mean, some things that we find not to be appropriate, some people find okay.
That's
With the way
crazy.
they, yeah. I mean, we could say we don't. We could say, and this just hypothetical stretch of an opinion. We could say we don't want our women uh leaving out the house, you know, with anything too revealing, and they not with us. No man wants that, but some men allow that for their women to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true that.
You're not with me. You can't dress like that if you're not with me.
True that. I'm like that to a certain extent.
Yeah, excuse me. So I'm like, shoot. If that's how it is, then I guess we ain't the ones. You know, you I mean but that comes as something else, part of leadership and stuff too. So, but
Right.
yeah, yeah,
Ah,
and respect number one. So, but I mean, their people's ideology of what respect is changed from what we know as respect.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that situation, nah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd have something. I'd have something to say to him myself, even as a parent, as a father, and I got daughters. So yeah, let them come home telling me, yeah, daddy. Yeah, I would have been going up to their school having a conversation with him and the principal.
Yeah, for real.
So no, it wouldn't have just been me, him, 1-on-1. It's gonna be me, him, and that referee.
How you feel about little boy? That the other story I did.
Oh man,
Oh boy,
you talking
what?
about down there on West Florissant?
Oh no. The last
Oh,
one about the DNR. Do
oh
not
yeah,
resuscitate.
yeah, yeah. That's why I said he should have had. He shouldn't have just said DNR. He should have said do not resuscitate. Put
Mm,
that in full on
right.
your name.
Actually put that on there instead of the
Right.
yeah. Wow. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, I like what he said though. It ain't funny, but it is at the same time. He said, he said, I was gone. I was perfectly fine on the other side. You brought me
That he
back.
brought me back.
You brought me back, and now I owe $40,000.
Right.
I said, hell no. I
I would have
said,
told him.
hell no.
I probably would have told him, "Hey, send that bill to God," because I was up
Mm,
there with him. Y'all brought me
mhm.
back, so y'all better send him that bill.
Shit. Well, he doing the first thing right. He's suing the damn folks that brought him back.
Right, right. Who told y'all to bring me back?
And he said it. And he said,
Right,
who gave y'all the right? He said, what gave you the right to bring me back?
right.
That shit was
Well,
funny. I
well,
enjoyed
that's
that.
his. That's his job. No, not all the time.
He took an oath. He took an oath.
Yeah, he took an oath. All right.
Now, if you would have had do not resuscitate, and then again, I don't think that still would have been sufficient because that's just a not just, but that's a tattoo. You could say that's body art
Hey,
and not to be taken as literal. You know what I'm
well
saying?
then, well then,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Well then, you better go look deep and find a UCC code or something.
Man, listen,
You better go find some codes, some of they codes. Put
that's
that on there with that
crazy.
DNR. So excuse me. Yeah, he don't want to be resuscitated.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Ooh,
nobody's
you
you
know
had
what?
all female students. Okay,
Dan, you know what? I need to have
yeah,
my because I'm gonna do it every time I come on. I need to have my slide, everything. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it live on air. I'm doing it. It's just us.
yeah.
I'm gonna give my first. I'm gonna give my first Dum Dum Award out.
Okay, okay,
I'm gonna give my first. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to give my first Dum Dum Award. Yeah, I know you got. Hey, what time you going to bed?
after
About
you done with this.
I know by what time? By what? About 10?
Yeah, about 10:30, 11 o'clock. I
Okay.
mean, somewhere in there.
It ain't gonna be that long. Well, give me about. I'll be out. We'll be out here at about 10 o'clock. It's 9:45. But I'm gonna do the.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see if I can get my Dum Dum Award. I'm gonna do this live.
okay.
Or we just sit here and talk shit. But yeah, we just chilling. For those of you that's tuning in, I appreciate you. This is the OtisWho podcast. I am your host, OtisWho. It is. It is. Hold on. Hold on.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
And you said that's coming in nice, loud, and clear, right, sir?
Oh yeah, that's
All right,
coming in
beautiful.
beautiful.
But the only
Yeah.
thing that was coming in as an echo was my music when I was first coming on.
Uh, yeah. I really couldn't tell if it was an echo or not. I think it was just the music itself.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe okay. But anyway, I'll do another test later on.
It may have been that one that last song that was playing.
Oh, okay. Because I
Yeah,
thought it was fine though, but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Everything. I mean, it was rolling too, as far as I could tell.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
I mean, I didn't start smoking or nothing, and before then. So yeah, I didn't have anything distracting me from hearing the tones off, or if the tones were off or anything.
I'm trying to
Man,
find the damn phone. What's up?
I was just getting ready to say, Nation, boy, y'all better be happy y'all not in St. Louis and the South End of Missouri right now.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, them cicadas, they coming out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I got off work, man, walked to my truck. They was hanging around my truck like they was a little gang.
How about a whole lot of them?
Yeah, it was about 5, 6 of them standing there looking. Everybody with them little beady eyes and little, almost in a little roundup.
They here. They
Yeah,
are here.
and you can hear the females off in the distance singing. You can hear them. They out there singing, man. They just ain't. They ain't popped up around here. I think we're a little. I hope we're a little too far north. Ah, I hope we're a little too far north on in St. Louis.
Yeah, man. But a side note, I'm
Yeah.
definitely enjoying my my new laptop, man. I could definitely tell the difference in the
Okay.
video.
How you
Yeah.
enjoying your return to Sharon's show?
Damn, great question. Damn, look at you trying to be a host. Ain't that a bitch? But yeah, great question though. Enjoying it fine.
Okay.
Enjoying it great. I honestly, I think that break made a big difference. Like we talked about, of course. And remember, I told you never say never. Yes, I said I was never going
Yeah.
to go back on there. Yeah. But behind closed doors, I told you, I said, man, never say never. I said my plans are not to go back, but never say never. Don't you remember me saying that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
and then literally about 48 to 72 hours later, like I say, I just got that gut feeling. Something told me that, man, go on back on there. It's gonna be fine. No bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
no
Mm-hmm.
BS. And I got on there, and like I say, ever since I've been back, it's been fine
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, so to answer your question, yeah, it's been fine. I have no complaints for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
just like I say again, I know I'm not finna go there, but I know what it is. I know how to accept and take it for what it is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Period.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's up to me to shape and niche out and build and show me how I want to be showed. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And
Right.
honestly, let's keep it real. If I garner respect, I need to show I deserve respect. You follow me?
Right.
You know, and all this glory and all that, you know. But at the same
Exactly.
time, I'm there to have fun too. So
Exactly.
I don't want to be a prune, you know.
No.
You know what I'm
No.
saying?
I mean,
So
yeah, you ain't going on there trying to be no old man. It's not like you trying to sit up in the balcony like the old dudes from the Muppet.
right.
Remember the two old, yeah.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
I mean, but yeah, I said give it a second. Probably come off of there. It I mean, but I kind of had a feeling that the audience was gonna have a real pull about you not being up there on the panel with them. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody that's watching, a lot of people come to watch and see what you got to say because they know you coming with some honest shit.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a lot like that, but I mean, I wouldn't say all that. But I mean, I get what you're saying, but no, I wouldn't give myself all that credit at all. No, I mean, but I
Uh,
definitely get what you're saying though.
yeah,
I really,
I
really.
mean, cause like I said, you like the Bakari or CNN on there with them.
Bakari,
Yeah,
Bakari on CNN.
yeah, yeah. You kind of like Bakari.
Oh,
You
you
know,
crazy! I like that.
Yeah, but you coming raw. But and so they got to try to
Bakari.
come at that.
I like Bakari tall ass.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Bakari be real on there though. I
Mm-hmm.
love that brother on there. He talk. He always coming with his facts.
Bakari.
You know,
Let me see how I do that. How you do this?
he
Let me
he
see.
come with his facts. And shout
Yeah, he
out to you,
do.
Bakari, if you hear this. Yeah, I gotta
Man, you
say
know
that.
damn well Bakari. Highlights that boy. You crazy as a motherfucker. Boy, you know damn well Bakari ain't gonna see.
You never know. He might shit
Boy,
make
please.
make that into a short. He'll see it.
Man,
Ah,
man, let me see here. Boy, you
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. But
Man.
yeah, you like Bakari, you like the Bakari Today show, man. You know what I'm saying? So I
So,
mean, yeah, a lot of people that was on there, they did like your opinion and like what you stood for. You know, because not too many people gonna stand on what they say and mean what they say.
oh man, shit. According to them, I can't even talk. According to them, I'm what they call a switch spirit. That's cute,
Okay.
right?
Well, I always,
I had to look
oh
that up, and
yeah,
I forgot what the hell it meant. But I'm trying to do something here. Damn, hold on. Is that it? I'm gonna go here, and then hold on. Then I'm gonna do okay, layer. Okay, that's a background. I'm gonna do a layer. Let me add that. Yeah, let me add that.
well,
Okay.
old school words of wisdom. Mean what you say and say what you mean.
Mm,
Always. That's old school words. Mean what you say and say what you mean.
that part. Well, check this out. There's not too many people watching, but that's fine. Hopefully, if they watch the reruns, the reruns, whatever, they'll see this part. But this is going to be my first and official. This is going to be the first official. Hold on, before I get there, I got time. Let me see. Famous nobodies. What's going on with? I don't know what's going on. You know something? Talk to me.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it was just a little misunder. If you're reg- if you're regarding to what I think you're talking about, I mean, I don't know if anything happened lately, but basically, I just touch on it like this. Famous nobodies. It was honestly a misunderstanding.
Mom, I'm
It
sorry, man.
it really was. It was definitely it was a misunderstanding, and that's all I'm going to say about that. And it's unfortunate. It really is. Um, I didn't expect it to be taken like that because I didn't feel like I did anything wrong. But that's neither here or there. We'll just agree, But nah, I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I mean it's not, but it is. It's not because we're not talking to each other anymore, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. Such is life. It's good that shit, it's life. But it was again. I'm being honest with you. It was just a misunderstanding. It's again. I'm not going to say anything bad. He has nothing bad to say about me. I have nothing bad to say about him at all. It was just a misunderstanding. I just can't stress it enough. It was just a misunderstanding and two philosophies that don't mix, but it shouldn't even have gotten there, but it is what it is. And that's all I'm going to say about it because I don't want that to be taken out of context, but it's cool.
And give it time, it'll fix itself.
It's all good. It's all good. Listen, and ain't nothing wrong with asking the question. It's all good. It's all good, bro. It ain't again, I don't want nobody to take shit out of context. Again, it's nothing. Ain't nothing bad to say anything. It was just a for real misunderstanding. And for the record, again, that's where the misunderstanding comes from, different philosophies. I'm not trying to start nothing, but I know I don't even know you. I don't know what you look like or nothing like that, famous nobodies. But from what I get from you, you seem to be cool. So, and I know you fuck with both of us. So in my mind, ain't nothing wrong with asking me that question. I don't think you prying. I don't think you trying to start nothing or whatnot. It's up to me to answer the question and how I answer the question. And to me, I answered the question appropriate and I answered it honestly. It's a misunderstanding. I hate it's a misunderstanding, but it is what it is. Life goes on, but it's strictly just a misunderstanding. He might take it as whatever he said, but it's not a negative thing. But that's how he interprets it. And I can't say he wrong. That's just how he think. I wouldn't agree with it, but that's just how he thinks. So that's where the misunderstanding comes in at. That's what I mean. And that was a perfect example of what I'm talking about. He would take that as a slight, whereas I don't look at that as a slight. And that's the perfect example of what I'm saying. So why would I say anything bad about that? We just have to agree to disagree. And that's a perfect example. The name calling and all that other negative stuff that come with that, that's totally unnecessary. I'm just able enough to look at the bigger picture. Two grown men just happen to disagree. And that's it. You know, for sure. For sure, it's all good. Oh, and that's what you just changed your name. I got you. Okay, I got you. Yeah. It's all good, man. It's good. It's good. We're good. Well, anyway, but getting back to what I was saying, thanks for tuning in. Anyway, whoever, I appreciate it. Please hit the like button. It's all good. That goes to show you it's all good because shit, he here watching, which is fine. It's beautiful. Ain't no animosity. Ain't none of that shit. Please, I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah,
But anyway,
in time, brothers come back together to bring their minds back together to create something greater. I mean,
yeah, man, it's
but
all man.
sometimes it just need a little quick break. You know what I'm saying? I
Dude, it ain't
mean,
got nothing to do with it.
much
I
love
ain't
to
trying.
the brother.
Dude, so sometimes it ain't about no break. Sometimes it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
it ain't a bad thing.
I
It
got
is.
you.
It
I got
ain't
you. I
nothing.
got you.
Yeah, it ain't nothing negative at all. Shit.
I ain't never. It ain't never been nothing negative. You know. I mean,
Yeah,
we all on different paths. So I mean,
right.
that's just what it is.
Got you.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm back now. Hey, but check this out. But you up here with me. Check this out. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do my first official. Well, it's not the first and it's not the official. It's been a while. It's been several years. It's been several years since I've done my last Dum Dum Award. Well, you might say, Otis, what is a Dum Dum Award? Well, the Dum Dum Award is given out. Basically, I stole it. I stole the concept from the Breakfast Club from Charlemagne. It is what it is. Let's just say it. I give it
Uh,
out to a willing person who qualifies for the Dum Dum Award, which is, well, how do you qualify? Say, do, act, anything stupid or
right.
whatever. Or
Right.
so And I'm gonna have a sound effect for it and all that. I'm trying to get that sound effect from that song, Run DMC. Dum 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 dum. Just a piece. Hopefully that won't get copyright. That little piece probably would, wouldn't it? You think it would?
Depends on how you. Depends on how
Dum
you.
dum. If I just do
Talking about it depends on how you use it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna say dum dum. That's it. That's all I'm gonna use.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna use.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you ain't using the whole thing. As long as you ain't using the whole
Right.
thing.
I ain't gonna do dum. No, I ain't gonna do all that.
All the way to the drum roll. Do. No, you don't. Yeah, we can't do all that.
I'm just gonna do dum. That's it. I'm stupid, but I am. I'm gonna do it when I get off. But anyway, I'm bringing it back. Since the last time I've done it, it's been years. Matter of fact, you need to go back into the archives. Go back into the archives, people, to recall the last time I did the Dum Dum Award. But I have to bring it back today because today I found the perfect candidate. Hold on, let me make this full screen. Yeah, I got
Drop that screen up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got to make yes. Listen, I got to make this full screen because I have to give out this Dum Dum Award. It's Monday night. It's appropriate, and it goes all the way back to today. Earlier on Sharon Bracey's show, when I had the honor of having a great debate, a great back and forth with the infamous AI/cool nerds. You, sir, get the famous Dum Dum Award. You are the first official recipient of the Dum Dum Award. You, sir, you earned it. You deserve it. Bask in its glory. Look at it. It's a gold-plated piece of shit. A shit turd. Basking in on a red pillow. It's the Dum Dum Award. You, sir, gets the Dum Dum Award. You officially brought it out of retirement over the last 3 years or so. Thank you, sir. AI/cool nerds, based on our conversation and our interaction today and your belief that female students of high school and middle school age females, it is perfectly okay for them to play in their male teacher's hair. You, sir, gets the Dum Dum Award. One more round of applause for AI/cool nerd.
Wow.
Yeah. He deserved that.
Wow.
So that's that. So yeah, listen.
Hey, real quick.
What's up? Hey, man, Russian, what's up? I was gonna end it, but what you got? Talk to me.
Yeah, I just wanted to say real quick to my baby out there, Taylor. She just got her grades for this semester and then this semester for the school year. She got 3.0. She got
3.0? Okay.
all the way across 3.5, 3.0, all the way across.
All right. So for those that don't know, and I don't mind sharing it with the audience because again, we are one of those men. We are out here. Trust me. We are out here. This man has raised 3 daughters, not to tell his business, but all are, correct me if I'm wrong, all three are college educated, correct?
Yep.
All three are college educated. All three have college degrees, bachelor degrees.
Masters.
Huh?
Masters. Taylor working on her
I know I ain't
masters.
get there yet. Let me build up.
I'm sorry.
You talking too much. See, that's why you're not the host. See, you can't be the host. See, you just the co-host. And honestly, you're the co-host in training. See, I ain't gonna go there. Let's not make this about you, because you know I get off on the tangent real quick. Okay, but thank you. Yeah, all right, if you wouldn't have interrupted me the first time. But for real, we are out here. But this is not about me. This is about my co-host real quick, my cousin. He raised 3 daughters. All 3 are college educated. All 3 have bachelor's degrees. His middle child is in school right now, currently working on her master's. And she got her first report card because this is her first semester. And she got what's her GPA?
No, this ain't her first semester.
My
she
fault.
got 3.0.
But what semester is this? What semester is this?
She got one more. She got one more semester.
Okay, but she got one more semester, but she has a 3.0.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Congratulations. Hey, congratulations, cuz. I know you watching this, or you will watch it later on. Make sure to have a watcher towards the end, almost towards the 2-hour mark. Yeah. Well, yeah, hey, congratulations. But yeah, we out here. Yeah. No, look, nose ring and all. What, Tupac had a nose ring. I know that's right. So nose ring wearing ass.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
How
long? Did your baby get one too?
Huh? Say what?
Did your baby get it? Huh?
Chrissy got 2 in her nose now, man.
Okay, yeah, like father, like father, like daughter.
Yeah,
like daughter, like father. Yeah, hey, you had all girls too.
Yeah, she getting her ink too. She been getting her ink too.
Wow.
She been getting her and her girlfriends. Her girlfriend she graduated with. You know, they all still tight. So they everybody birthday, I think they go around and get a tattoo. Yeah, everybody get the same tattoo.
Hell no.
That's they sisterhood. Yeah, with her little crew. Yeah. So shout out to Chrissy too. Yeah.
Shout out to all right, Chris. All right, little cousins. Well, you know what? Let me see. Let's have a little bit of fun again. I don't mind showing it again. I think we have 6 people in here now. 5 or 6 people. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they all 5 or 6 people wasn't here earlier. Probably like 2 or 3 of them were. Let me just replay one of these videos from earlier. Let's have some fun. It's all good. Hold on. Damn, I closed it. Hold on. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, the one from St. Louis. Yeah, let's have some fun. You know, I'm being ignorant, you know. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in. For those that just came, they left again. Oh, they came in and left. They keep leaving. Ain't that a bitch?
Come and go.
They coming and going. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna play it again. No, I ain't.
Edit out like a gentleman. Coming and going. Edit out like a gentleman.
Right. Matter of fact, I ain't finna play it again. They be all right. Shit.
Yeah.
We just chilling. Promise, I ain't even worried about it. We chilling. Oh, I did. Hey, let me show you this. No, I haven't seen it yet. The Book of Clarence. No, I haven't seen it yet. I need to see that, man. I haven't seen it. Hold on. Let me where you at? Comments. Yeah, let me put that up. Yeah. Hey, I haven't seen it. I've been meaning to see that. I definitely want to. Do you know? Come on, Mr. Know-It-All. Do you know anything about the Book of Clarence? Is that supposed to be a true book in the Bible? That's one of the lost books, or there's just something that's made up or fiction? Talk to me. I don't know.
No, man. Clarence ain't no Clarence in the Bible.
Okay. It's a knockoff, but it's just not a knockoff. I know what's the word I'm looking for? It's just some type of What's the word I'm trying to say?
Man,
Is it some type of relevance, something that they're trying to tie in, but they just made a spin on it?
It's blasphemy, actually, but I
Oh
mean,
shit! Oh, it's on Netflix. I don't have to pay for it. Well,
yeah,
I pay monthly for
yeah,
Netflix, but it's already on Netflix.
yeah,
Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah,
Oh, I'm on that. I
yeah.
know.
But I
I
mean,
know this is something that Jay-Z wrote, right, or
yeah,
directed, something like that.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, of course I've
It's
seen the previews.
yeah. It's just it's blasphemous. But I mean,
Yeah, no, I said, is it
It's
a book?
playing.
Is it a lost book of
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's yeah, but it's yeah.
it's a
Yeah, I'm
comedy
gonna
on
watch
that.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it, user. I am. I'm gonna watch it. So yeah, I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, we got to be careful with some of the things that we look at, though. I mean, but yeah,
Uh,
just understand. It's kind of like it, from the little clips of it. To me, it kind of reminds me of Black Jesus in a sense, but it's still back then somewhat, I guess. But I'm gonna check it out.
yeah, I'm about to say before you start talking and cashing excursions. Hold on.
No, I'm gonna check it out.
Whoo. Yeah,
Yeah.
before you.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out though.
Yeah.
It was something I
So,
sent you earlier today. I gotta go check on that too. It's a book. At the end, it was telling you about a book.
oh,
It's yeah, yeah. But
hold on. I got this together today. Watch this. You ready?
yeah, come on with it.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Ta.
Uh,
Was it loud enough? Was
yeah,
it
yeah,
was loud enough? Okay.
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do it one more time.
Crank it up. Crank the volume up just a little bit.
I don't know. Is that something? I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to
Crank
do
the
this.
audio. Yeah, crank the audio up on it just a little bit.
I don't know if that's something I could. I need to see what's. It's something I need to probably work on the other end. Ta. Ha.
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Oh, I'm still here. What, you see me? Oh, my fault. My fault. Oh, because I popped up a screen. My fault. I ain't know it did all that. My fault. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't know it did that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. You finally found that. Ah,
Yeah, it was on YouTube. It wasn't hard. I went in
yeah,
and just flipped it out. Yada yada. Yep. I was trying
yeah.
to get some stuff together. Like I said, I just wanted to come and do a show tonight. I seen them a little,
Mm-hmm.
just do a little something. Yeah, shit, man. I'm just chilling. Uh,
Yeah,
shit, everybody on tonight right now. Shit, Sharon on right
yeah.
now.
I know he on.
I think AO on. Aaron O is on.
Okay.
So it's quite a few people on tonight.
Yeah, that's why
So
everybody jumping around.
exactly, which is
Yeah,
totally, you know how I go.
totally
But
understandable.
yeah,
Yeah, of course.
and plus I'm trying to build my own audience outside of, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, outside of them.
which
Yeah,
was
of
keep
course.
it real, which was never my audience anyway. I looked up and it was introduced to them by way of me
Hey,
finding Sharon, which I'm
yeah,
grateful. Don't get me wrong, but real is real. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
But
so yeah,
he was
so
already
I have to keep
yeah,
doing and building my own brand, and you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
and
I
building my
mean
own audience, which I have no problem with doing. It's just going to take time. And honestly, I'm still just trying to find myself, just trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. I just want to be me and just be natural and talk about whatever,
well listen,
You listen.
you was already starting to do that before you ran across Sharon. You was already trying to build your own little niche anyway.
Hmm.
So I mean, like I said, it's just about sticking to what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And just follow what you want to do
Yeah.
at the end of the day. You know, I mean, like I said, we come on here for fun.
Yeah, and that's all that we're gonna do. Just come on, and
Yeah.
we have to make it more fun too. We need to just come up here and make it more fun because I'm just being honest. I don't mind being transparent. You know, I'm not gonna
Hmm.
tell all my business, but what I'm saying is everyday life still goes on. So it's hard for me to stay motivated and want to come on live or just make videos. I want to, but it's just hard to stay motivated, you know.
Right.
And then
Right.
on
I
top of
got you.
that, trying to do something different and trying to be myself, you know,
Right.
not trying to force shit, and also not trying to copy off everybody else either. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Trust me.
I'm not trying to do that. Oh, by the way, before we get sidetracked, you notice when I do my night shows, you see the background, the night arch and all that. You see it? Yeah, you notice that?
I saw
Yeah. Uh-huh.
that.
Yeah, you know.
You got to put Bush Stadium in the background on the next one.
Yeah, I just be switching it up. But yeah, man, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, this. Hey, trust me, I understand. Trust me, this is my Happy Gilmore. You know,
Hmm.
this,
Yeah,
like you know, you got to find your happy place.
right, for sure. And don't worry about and don't look at the views, how many people watching
No,
live right now. I need to
no.
get in the habit of not looking at that because when I tell you I don't care, I really don't. But for some reason, you just look over there. But I don't really
Mm,
I be trying not to trip off that. I just want to just have a conversation, whether it's by myself
yeah,
or with you or whoever.
whoever,
Mainly, it's
of
probably gonna
course.
be by myself a lot. I don't care, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
I
shit.
really don't. I just want to have a conversation. Sometimes I don't even want to respond back. I just want to just vent,
Mm,
you
mm.
know,
Yeah,
just to
of
talk.
course, of course.
You know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We
and
just happen to be live, you know. Just
yeah.
like now,
Well,
I'm rolling up while we talking. Until it's time for you to go to bed. My fault. It
and
is past. Oh, hey, just let me know, man. For real, it's 10:18. Just let me know when you're ready to go to bed, man. For real.
man, listen,
I'm just saying, because
I'm
I
gonna
get to
do
talking. So just let me know, bro.
this. Listen,
You
I
heard what
get
I
to work.
said.
I know that, and regardless of what I do, my clock's still gonna get me up at 2 o'clock, no matter what. And I'm gonna do what I gotta do in the morning.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it is famous nobodies. It is, bruh. I've had my podcast equipment for months. Just don't feel dude.
Well,
Famous nobodies. You just got
that's
to
you.
do it. And
That
you hearing it from me. You just have to get up and do it and force yourself. I get
right,
motivation from people. I'm gonna tell you how I get motivated. It's a friend of mine. We grew up together playing Little League baseball. He has a podcast show. This guy goes live faithfully. Famous nobodies, hear me. Matter of fact, I want you to go to his channel and
yeah,
subscribe to him. Matter of fact, let's do this.
yeah,
Let's do something nice. But go to his channel and subscribe to him. But his name is Andre. My fault. It's Dre Montez, right?
yeah,
Dre Montez. Let me see if I can pull it up while we having a conversation. But
right,
this dude he goes live every day, Monday through Friday at 12 noon, every day.
every day.
He averages 1 view a day.
Yeah,
Going when he going live,
yeah,
sometimes don't nobody even be watching him. That's why
right,
I be fortunate when I have one right now saying I have 2 people watching.
right,
Average is about 8 to 10 people watching, average at one time.
right.
I don't count what's the word I'm looking for? The anomalies when Sharon showed up or certain events like
Yeah,
that pop up.
yeah,
the Ali's.
Yeah,
That happens every now
yeah,
and again. But for the most
yeah.
part, I average between 9 to 12. Tonight, my highest was I think 7 at one time. Right now it's
Right.
2. So I'm cool with that for real. This guy averages, his name Dre Montez. I'm about to pull it up. I want you to subscribe to him. He averages like 1 view live, if that. But then to go back and watch it after it goes off from being live, because he's only on live for like 45 to an hour, because he talks about sports. I think he don't have more than 10 views on some of his videos. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
let me see. What you say?
And he got a
I
sponsor.
get up. Hold on. I get up. Yes, and he has a sponsor. I get up 5:30 every day. No alarm clock. Smoke and study. But I'm going to do that ASAP.
Yeah.
What's your concept? What's your format? If you don't mind sharing it, or don't share it. You don't have to, because I don't want you to think I'm gonna steal it.
Man, it wouldn't matter
Quick,
if you got
man.
on there. It wouldn't matter if you just got on there and just did some little quick quick little shots. You know what I'm saying? Even if you just uh man, like if you even just coming on quick shot, do a quick Jeffrey Osborne. Can you woo 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 type stuff? You know what I'm saying? And
No,
jump off.
what the hell you talking about, bro? Ha ha. And that's why you don't have one. Stop it.
Oh man, quit.
That's like, oh, because I don't know what the fuck you talking about for real. Stop it. Relax.
I'm just saying
But
to get
no,
motivated get motivated to start getting on the channel. That's
no.
all I'm saying.
But yeah. But just I would just say, famous, just get up and do something. And that's easier said than done. Trust me. But like I was saying before I got sidetracked, he's somebody that definitely motivates me. He gets up, like I said, every day, Monday through Friday, and goes live at noon and only has one person looking at him at that.
Right.
And he keeps going like he got 1 million people looking at him for real. So
Every
that
day.
motivates me. But it's still, who's to say you're not gonna have issues and staying motivated? Because I'm not gonna lie, I do. And every time
Right.
I set the so what's the word I'm trying to say? You know how you could set the my fault. When I set the notification, there you go, thank you. When I set
Yeah.
the notification to do a show for hours later, I do that on purpose so I could get motivated and stick to it. And even then, I'm not gonna even lie. Just like tonight, it never fails. Every time I get like a half an hour to 45 minutes away from going to doing the show, going live, I get the doubt process going. Do I really want to do this? Are they really going to be interested in this topic? Who going live now? Am I going live at the same time, such and such? It's going to always be something. Always.
Right.
Do
Right.
I succumb to it every now and again? Yes, I do. My
Yeah.
dumb
He
ass
does.
do. Yes, I
Sometimes
do.
he back down. Sometimes
I
he
do. But
yeah.
I still fight through it though. But I have my moments. I really do. I have my moments. So I just like to be honest with people and tell them everybody is not going to be a Sharon who goes live every morning. Well, but he started off low though. He started off just like I did. But he has but he already had not that he already had a following, but he's already been in this space already on another platform that they deemed as Fight Club, which I know nothing about, but I know the basics of it. So when they went all their separate ways, but
Yeah.
the point is, some people can strike that fire real quick like that. But he didn't strike it like that. He had to start. He had to struggle like everybody else.
Yeah.
But some people still in that struggling phase. Like I said, like my friend is who goes live every day, Monday through Friday. Matter of fact, let me pull this up. He said I'm gonna do it. Let me do it so I can
And
share
he
the
got a
screen.
sponsor.
So you go, yes, and it has a sponsor. But let me pull this up. I want you guys just to go like it, just go subscribe to his channel, you know, and just say, hey, if you don't mind, say, OtisWho podcast sent me.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I need to talk to him. I want him to do a segment whenever I figure out my concept of my show all the way, when I work all the bugs out. I want him to do a segment on my show to talk about sports, because what he does, he comes from a radio background already. He used to be on the radio here in St. Louis on the radio station. So he migrated from the radio station to oh, okay. I see you, Sharon. Okay. Shout out to Sharon. Peace
What
to you,
up,
bro.
man?
I see you. I see you. I be here,
Yeah.
bro. For you, bro. And I appreciate. Yeah. Everything. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate you, famous. Everything good. Like I say, come on, bro. I'm him for real. I get it. Ain't no animosity, no none of that shit. Just a misunderstanding. Ain't none of that shit. We good.
Yeah.
What the fuck was I saying?
About shit. Fuck,
Ain't that
man.
one of your jobs, bro?
Hey, man.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
no.
ain't that one of the things that I asked you to do?
Hold on, bro. Give me a second.
Okay.
You was talking about Drake, about his shows.
Oh yes. Thank you. Yeah, I was talking about yeah. Yeah. He comes from a radio background. He used to be on the radio. He talks about sports on a regular basis, but he migrated from that to YouTube. Like I said, it hasn't been a great migration, but his motivation, his work theory, his work ethic is beautiful. So
Right.
he definitely motivates me. So but yeah, famous, just to be real with you, go ahead and plug that equipment in and just do it, bruh. And just do it. I don't mind sounding like a broken record, but man, I've been doing this since 2018. Again, I ain't not even trying to be monetized. Didn't know what monetized was. I was just doing it, you
Yeah.
know.
Even if you got to talk about a pesky old neighbor that just drive you nuts, an old lady that just been on the block forever. You got to start out making a story about her or something. I mean, you'll find what you want to talk about though, for real.
Hey man, you cut me off one more time to say some whack ass shit like that
Bye,
again.
man. Bye, man.
Don't have a
I'm
problem.
all
You can go
right,
to
man.
bed. All right. Yeah, you're going to go to bed. Bye. Good night. It's
I
past
ain't
your
said I'm going
bedtime.
to bed. I said I was shutting up, man.
Oh, okay. The fuck? All right. Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to be the Egg McMahon, dog. Egg McMahon. He ain't talk that much. Don't get me started on you. But yeah, matter of fact, okay. Let me. Where is it at? Oh, I see. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I see you got your next show schedule. Okay, 8:10 in the morning. Okay, what 9:10 your time, Sharon? Yes, we discussed. If you're still here, we discussed your show earlier today. The conversation that I had on your panel, we discussed that. We did a recap. We discussed the back and forth, which was great dialogue, a great give and take, a great back and forth with myself and Cool Nerd. And I gave out my Dum Dum Award, which I will happily go over it again now that I have a couple of people here that wasn't here in the first place. I appreciate you. I will go over it again, but I haven't given out the Dum Dum Award in over 4 years. You have to go back into the archives of my previous podcast when I gave out my last Dum Dum Award. But today, I had no choice but to bring it back. It's been crossing my mind over the past couple of months since I've gotten back into this YouTube space, but I didn't have a good reason to bring it back. It just didn't come, but it was said, Otis, today was a perfect day to bring it back. And also today being Monday, I had to begin to bring it back at the beginning of the week. So if I may, let me go back and share my Dum Dum Award again with the audience. And I would like to let the audience know that the Dum Dum Award that I gave out earlier goes to no other than AI, also known as Cool Nerd. He gets the Dum Dum Award. He gets it. He gets the Dum Dum Award. I had to bring that back. I haven't had that out in about 4 years. The Dum Dum Award is a gold piece of shit, almost like a dog's turd piece of shit placed on a red velvet pillow. It's the Dum Dum Award, and that goes to AI, also known as Cool Nerd. Why, you may ask? Again, because he believes that female high school, middle-aged students, it is perfectly okay for them to play in a male's teacher's hair. Epic failure on his part. So he, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, gets the Dum Dum Award. That's all I'm saying. So those of you who just came into the show, that's what he gets, rightfully so. And this all out of love. And what are you doing, Haitian? You are now on the screen. What was that? Are you good? You okay? Okay, I got you. All right, calm down. Calm down, sir. All right. But again, seriously, thank you guys for tuning in to the OtisWho podcast. I am your host, OtisWho.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Oh, check this out. What? Ain't nobody what?
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yes, I did. I just got that together. Yes, I did. I think I need to turn that volume up on that. Or did that come here loud and clear?
Yeah, you need to turn that audio up.
Okay, I work on it. I did that last minute before I came live. So I work on that. I get the audio up along with some other stuff I need to go steal from some other people's channel. Let me tell you something. Before it come back to me, before I get the comments in the chat, yes, a lot of these little sound effects and videos and all that stuff, yes, I go and I get them off other people's channels because it's funny and it fits what I'm looking for. Yes, I did it and I will continue to do it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's a form of flattery. It's not stealing. It's stealing. Stealing is if I'm stealing your whole concept, your whole show, and I'm only doing nothing but what you're doing. Yeah, that's stealing. But if I'm taking a piece here and I'm taking a piece there and I'm gonna take that piece there along with my personality, along with my own little boom boom, and along with what I boom boom there, and then I come out and you get this, that's just a form of flattery. That's a compliment. That's it. That's you. That's it. Right. Oh, hey, listen, hey, famous, nobody said I couldn't, but not yet. Trust me, somebody gonna say it.
You know what you need though. You need that.
Somebody gonna say it.
You need that at St. Louis original, baby
What?
girl. These Fridays, man. Baby girl, these
You sound muffled. You sound muffled, sir.
Maybe back in the day, baby girl used to say, "It's the weekend, baby."
It's the weekend. Oh yeah, it's the weekend.
Yeah.
But I don't be on the weekends, so that ain't gonna work.
If you want Friday,
I
sometimes you want
don't
Friday.
be on the weekends.
Sometimes you want Friday. But even if you're Shiraz, it's the weekend.
Hey, you sound muffled, bro. Your sound bad. You was sounding good at first. Okay, there you go.
I'm all right now.
Yeah, you sound better now. There you go. I don't know what was going on with that.
I don't know what that's about.
Oh, it's going in and out on you. There's nothing you doing.
No, it ain't nothing I'm doing. I'm just holding the phone, holding my shit on the side of my head.
Okay, that's crazy. I don't know, but yeah, you sound better now.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
I could attribute it to my voice as it's getting later. My voice gets deeper.
No,
So.
it ain't your voice. It's the actual phone itself. It's an actual change. It's
sounded like it had a
there. You're going. Yeah, it's going up and it's going down.
I don't know what that's about.
What's up, Sharon? What? I don't know what part you laughing at, Sharon. I don't know what it is. Are you laughing at this cheap ass phone or what?
Hey man, my phone ain't cheap.
You are. Oh wow.
Matter of fact, I'm finna try to go get me another.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys show go well, Sharon? I didn't get a chance to watch it tonight. I was busy trying to. Oh, you laughing at the awards? Okay. Hey, yeah. Hey, I had that concept. I did that about 3 or 4 years ago before I went on hiatus. And today, all jokes aside, for real, man, today was the perfect day to bring it back based on the conversation that we had with Cool Nerd. I love that back and forth. But yes, today he fits the award. He gets the Dum Dum Award. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets the Dum Dum Award. Bless his heart. Yeah. Yes. So I brought it back. I brought it back into play, man. I brought it back into play. Yes. But I appreciate you coming through. I really do. Hey, but listen, I'm gonna go ahead and call it, man. This shit is 2:30. I'll try not to have it too long. It's no reason to keep it more longer than we have to. For those that want to come and watch the replay, I appreciate you guys. Come and watch the replay. I'm here. I'm going to try my best to be here at least 5 days a week. Is it going to happen? Nah. But I'm going to try my best to do it. I'm going to try my best. Realistically, I'm aiming for real 3 nights a week. For real. And I think that's fair. 3 nights a week, I'm aiming for that. The weekends is for the wife. Fridays and Saturdays is going to be hard for me. You know what I'm saying? It really is. And all jokes aside, hey, Sharon, I'm not going to lie to you. You do motivate me. All jokes aside, no homo. I'm keeping it real. You motivate me. You get up every morning and you do what you do, even though I've been doing it for much longer, but I was nowhere near consistent as you are, and you showing me and showing others that it is possible as long as you just stay consistent. You got to have a plan as well. You got to have a plan. That's my issue. I'm not going to even lie. I'm still trying to find myself, but I don't mind taking the people along my journey because, again, I wasn't trying to be monetized. So I don't mind just getting up and just doing it. But I like that you have a plan and you sticking with it and you sticking with it on a daily basis. So I definitely commend you for that. So that's definitely part of my motivation. It really is. But I just want to let you know that for real. So I definitely appreciate you for that. And this other guy that I was saying earlier, a guy I played Little League baseball with, he religiously goes live every day, Monday through Friday at noon. His name is Dre Montez. If you guys, not too many people watching me now, but if you go subscribe to his channel, I appreciate it. He goes live every day, Monday through Friday at noon. And when I say he literally at the most only has 1 viewer, 1 at that, but he does not let that deter him. Me, that would bother me. I'm not going to even lie. I'm being real. I'm saying it on here. That would bother me. But he does not let that bother him. He just keeps pushing, and he averages 1 viewer a day for the last 3-4 months. But he keeps doing it. me, like I said earlier, I need to get over the fact of stop looking at this damn how many people are currently live right now. I need to get over that because in actuality, I really don't care. But for some reason, it's in my psyche. I got to look at it. But I don't care about that. I just want to have a conversation, whether it's by myself. I said that for real. I don't care if I'm talking about myself half the time. But it is what it is. But yeah, but getting back to what I was saying, I do like your motivation. I like the motivation of others who are proving that it has nothing to do with the subscribers. If you're doing it for the love and the passion, that's what you're doing it for. If you are doing it for the money, that's fine too. But if you found your niche and you found that plan and that format and it's working, go for it. Ain't no go for it. Go for it. You know. But yeah. But without me rambling, it is what it is. I just wanted to find a place for me to where I could utilize. You know what's funny though? Because all just aside, I'm being real.
What's up? What's up?
My whole life. Well, not my whole life, I'm exaggerating, but my whole adult life, I have heard, damn, you have a great voice. Sound like you should be on the radio.
Yeah.
I hear it so much. It
All
was
the time.
irking the shit out of me for the simple
All the
fact.
time.
And I was get upset because it was my fault. I wouldn't take advantage of it for whatever reason. I'm not really mad. For whatever reason. Nervous, not really confident in myself, whatever reason may be. I even looked and checked into voiceover work, you know, because of my voice. Didn't really pursue it too hard. But again, several years ago, I was like, you know what? Let me just do this YouTube thing and utilize my voice.
Yeah,
you even try to get monetized. Just do it. Just do something.
Yeah, you could have did some James Earl Jones type stuff. You know, some James Earl Jones,
trying, you know,
Morgan Freeman. But you got that kind of voice that you could read. So you could read into a narrative of something, of a story or something, and people would be able to follow it.
And the good thing about that, well, once I get my dialect together and yeah, because your boy have a stuttering problem out this world. Well, now I know it's not bad like that, but it's bad to whereas. Well, you get what I'm saying.
It depends on what.
You've been around me long enough to where. Yeah, you've been around me long enough to whereas it kicked in, and I had to smack myself.
I think that's in a lot of people's genetics. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it is what it is. I don't care, but it's just that's the reality of the situation. I don't care what it is, but I mean it does happen. You know, I stutter.
Of course.
And also when it comes to my grammar, I know the word, but it doesn't come out the right way all the time. You know, it happens. It is what it is. You know.
Yeah. Well, my voice switches up. I can switch my voice up depending on the situation, depending on where I'm at.
Shut your Earl Jones ass up.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean the proper pronunciation of my words.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it depends on where I'm at and what I'm doing. If it's business, then I have a voice for business. If I'm on the streets, then I have a voice for the streets. That's all I'm saying.
So, okay, let me see. All right. Well, then let me show. Hey, Sharon, don't go nowhere yet. And the few other people that's in here, thank you guys for tuning in. Just give me a couple of minutes. I just want to show you, and I'm serious about this. I want you to show this to I want you to show this to Brownsville. I'm joking, but I'm serious at the same time because, of course, I understand what Brownsville and yourself is doing or are doing, especially the Brownsville. But when he come on, and for lack of a better phrase, it's just a phrase, Kate for the woman. When he comes on there and he does that, and he doesn't seem to have anything negative to say at all about the woman, which I totally understand. I get his angle. I mess with him a lot. I get him because we're focusing on the man. I get that. We're not focusing on the woman. I get the whole premise, but it's still funny at times. But at the same time, I just want to share this with you. Now, This is just not in St. Louis. This is in every neighborhood. I'm almost certain of it. Of course, I know there is no almost certain of it is. I know it. I hold it to be true. But I just want to share this with you that all women do not need.
Don't need no hero.
Right.
They don't need no hero.
They don't need no hero. I'm pretty sure. I want them to. Let's share this. Hold on. Let's see. I want you to give me your opinion on. Let me see where you go. Put you up to the front. Come on. There you go.
Yeah, drop that on them.
Hold on. Give me. I'm trying to do that. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what Brownsville have to say. And these are the women that are on the streets of St. Louis on a regular basis. First of all, women in St. Louis, don't get mad at me. Not all women act like this in St. Louis. Of course not. Not
But
all
you got
women
those
in St.
that
Louis. Relax, sir. There you go, cutting me off again. My wife told me to tell you, stop cutting me off. You're a co-host. You're not the host. You're not acting very Ed McMahonish.
hey man, keep going. Stop going in. Go on.
No, you stop doing what the hell you doing. Don't get no attitude with me. You call yourself with attitude now? You upset?
No, I'm not got no man. I'm telling you,
Hey. Okay.
hey man, you getting off
I got
you getting off the conversation, man.
I got you. And I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Let's see if you remember. I'm just playing. I'm just
You
messing.
talking about women in
I
St.
know I'm just
Louis,
messing
not all
with you,
women.
man. Calm down. I'm just messing with you. See if you get a link next time. Okay, check this out. And watch your mouth. Let's watch this. Now, all women in St. Louis are like this. Not at all. Some are. Not all. At all. But you will run into them. Here you go.
Bro, Jenny's be tripping, bro. Look at this shit, bro. They constantly running in their shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Jenny's is not real, bro. She just smashed her shit 10 times. And she not playing. But what the fuck is wrong with Jenny's, bro? And now she finna back up into her shit. Bro, what the fuck is going on in the Jack today, bro? This bitch is on there. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, Jenny's ain't real, bro. I swear to God, it's not. Oh my God. She is on there. She is on there. Oh my God. Hey, why you on that, gang? Why you on that, gang?
Now, what you're about to see, I'm going to say this. This needs to be said. Not all women look like this in St. Louis. That needs to be said. Let's go.
Why is she on there? Bro, why is she on there? Why you on that, gang?
Notice the phone placement. She hopped. Not only did she ruin her man's car, I don't know what he did to her. I don't know if the PP was that good to her, and I don't know, but notice the phone placement and the outfit. The phone, the outfit, the aluminum bat, not wood, the aluminum bat. It's aluminum. And the unorganized way the weave is just going about. There's a lot going on in this picture. Let's continue.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Don't do it, man. Get up.
It's too late for all that. It ain't worth it. It's too late for all that. She already ruined his and her car. It is too late for all of that. It is too late. It ain't worth it.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Wow.
It ain't worth it. Get out of here. Bro, get out.
Hey, Haitian, do you know her?
Hell no. Hell no. Man, I barely, man.
Oh man, that's
I'm
funny.
afraid. I'm afraid to run into any of them out here in these streets.
Hey, but
I
listen,
stay close to home.
not all women, so you guys know, not all women are like that in St. Louis. Not all women are like that in St. Louis. But you catch them on a bad day. Wow, I bet
Yeah,
she
you're
didn't
right
grow
about
up
that one,
with a
next
father
level.
at home. Hey, probably not. I'm not. Hey, She looked like a
No,
lovely lady. Yeah, she
no,
is. She's such a
no,
lovely lady. She's
no.
such a lovely lady. She
Ain't,
got
ain't,
her a good man. She got
ain't no
her a
daddy
good
gonna put no,
man.
ain't no daddy gonna put no daughters out in the streets like that.
Your phone acting up again. It sound bad. Sound gargled again. I don't know what the heck. That's crazy.
Oh, that's you.
No, that ain't me. That's you. That's you, bro. That ain't me. That's you.
Okay, I'm on my phone. Okay, I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, that's you.
anyway,
But yeah.
is that yeah, yeah. We got a couple of jobs like that around here.
Oh
I'm
no,
pretty
I
sure
ain't gonna lie,
everybody's
dog. It's you, bro. It's your volume. Your volume is yeah.
don't know. I
Hey,
can't do
try to
it.
go in and come back out. Try that one more time. Cause yeah, try to go in and come on out. See what happens. Yeah, do that. Do that. Yeah. Oh, this time be going by. All right. Hey, listen. I'm gonna see if he's gonna come back in. But we're just hanging out, talking shit, yada yada with the woo. If you guys have what is it? If you guys have a topic, feel free to drop it in the chat. Yeah, Haitian was using auto tunes, and then they're gonna have the nerve to try to blame it on me. Bless his heart. He cool. When y'all next show? I mean, my fault, y'all. When your next show? Next level. It's like everybody was on live at the same time today tonight. Well, not the exact same time, but they kind of crossed. There you go. You sound. There you go. Yeah, you sound. Yeah, you sound. Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
I
Yeah, you
don't know.
sound like yourself now. What's the point in you showing this video? Was it to let us know all women aren't like that? Just to let. Let me see. Okay, he or she must be bored. Okay, let me see. What's the point in showing this video? Was it to let us know all women aren't like that? No,
It's
not
just
really. To me, it was just funny. To be honest with you, it was funny. And of course, not all women are like that. I did make that point. I'm pretty sure you heard me say that. That's why you kind of just said repeated what I said verbatim. But yeah, not all women like that are not like that in St. Louis. Of course not.
no.
But that particular one is. Wouldn't you agree? We just saw it, and it
Well,
was funny.
yeah, and the case you was actually making was not all women need a superhero.
Oh yeah, that was the case too. Not all women need a superhero. If you partake in the morning show that I'm part of, the panel, the Sharon Bracey show, uh, solution-based gang, well, my fault, solution-based group, we talk about engaging topics, things of that nature. And he has a cousin on there every morning that comes on, and we coined this phrase. He comes on and he capes for all women. What you mean, like, well, what you mean by cape? That means he comes on, and in his eye, the woman can do no wrong. Of course, I'm paraphrasing. I'm making fun of him, but he does do that. He talks like that. But I don't know why he does that. But in his eye, and based on his thesis when he first introduces himself and speaks to everyone every morning, just period. Woman can do no wrong, none whatsoever. The man need to do this, the man need to do that. Does he have a point? Yes, he does, because we're not discussing the woman at that time. His whole point is to get the man in line, to get them to think the way they need to think. Of course, I get that. I understand it. I'm not naive. But when the women sometimes on the panel show their rear end, sometimes unwarranted, sometimes it is warranted, sometimes it's not. And Captain Capem tends to just overlook that. So I show that video just to prove a point and to be funny at the same time, that not all women need to be saved, or not all women need to be caped for in that matter. So that's the point of showing that video. That was my long, boring explanation for that. It wasn't too bored, was it?
No.
Okay.
No.
But that's that though, for sure. But I appreciate the question though. Are you a male or a female? Don't talk, just listen. I'm curious. Are you a male or a female? If I had to guess, and don't even tell me why, I couldn't tell you why, I would guess you are a female. I could be wrong. There's no signs. I'm just guessing. Don't talk, just listen. Or you could be a male. I'm just guessing. I have no idea. I'm just purely guessing. Are you a male or a female?
That's Devontae.
I appreciate you.
That's Devontae. Don't talk.
Jodeci. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. So hey, so that it might be a male then. It might be a male. I got you. It might be a male. I got
Don't talk. Just listen.
Yeah. Whole album. Whole album to this day.
I gotta be honest with you. I lied when I told you I never wanted to see you again.
Man, hey man, don't do that. That's man, they don't make music like that no more.
No.
They don't make music like that no more. Yes.
That was the cut.
Again, thank you guys for tuning in. The 6 people that are live with me right now, I thank you. I really do. I thank you. I appreciate you. Hit the like button. I definitely appreciate you. I really do. I'm just living life. I'm just living. I'm just gonna treat my little
Can the nuclear family be restored?
You said what?
I was reading what Next Level wrote.
Oh, what Next Level write? What did he write?
Do y'all think there were incentives for families being together? Can the nuclear family be restored? Is that what he said?
Yeah, I think. Was it a topic on your show? Let me see. Do y'all think if there were incentives for families? Okay, let me put that up there. Hold on. I got you.
Let
me see. Hold on. Do y'all think if there were incentives for families being together, can the nuclear family be restored? Good question. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Short answer, yes.
Yeah, they gave incentives. They gave incentives to split the family.
What do you mean by they gave incentives to split it? Give examples. I think I know where you're going with it, but so when
welfare, WIC, Section 8, all of that.
Gotcha. You're right. I just want to see where you was going. You're right. The welfare, the Section 8,
all that was
good food. Yeah,
that was
I got
designed to destroy the
house. Yeah, I got you. Damn, great point. Damn.
Yeah, those were incentives to destroy the household.
You're right.
Because the black household was a strong household.
Damn,
we don't have strong black households no more.
You're right. Look at you. You're right.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. What well, we just having a conversation because that is a great point. That is a great point. Great question. Next level, moving forward. Great question.
They
What
took
would
wit
some of
from the
the
Black Panther.
incentives be? What would be some of the incentives to keep the family together? We're just hypothetically speaking. It will come. Would it come in like tax incentives when
What would be incentives to
family
put the
taxes? Uh,
what
yeah.
incentives could there
Wow.
be to put the family back together? That's the question.
Ain't that what I just asked? Ain't that the same thing I just asked?
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. I mean, trust and believe. Things they took a lot of things that we did for our own.
Hold on,
And
then people. Hold on, but people. What did then people would do it for the incentives only and not by choice? Not necessarily. You will have a small facet of those people, but I'm thinking about those who are married right now and they say it was because of finances. I don't know what the numbers are. I don't have the statistics right in front of me. I don't have that little thing in my ear where you have the producers in the back, all the what do we call them? They pull up the stats for you real quick, but I don't know what the numbers. But what are the numbers where divorce that's documented are ending because of financial woes? So if some marriages are being ended because of financial woes, then maybe certain incentives, more than one, certain ones would have saved that marriage for us where they file their taxes, which you would get a bigger
hmm
tax
tax
break
break.
at the end of the year, a
Right.
bigger tax refund. Uh, it's just certain
Yeah.
certain things.
Yeah.
I don't know. A man in the house uh, will get a certain break for his medical insurance, for his life insurance, things
Right.
like that. The premium wouldn't be as high. I don't know. It just be a lot of things. But again, of course, would there be individuals milking the system? Of course. But I
Yeah.
don't think those numbers would be on the scale to whereas it's going to outdo those that are really, really needing those situations who need that help. That's my
Right.
belief, most definitely.
Right.
Like you
Right.
said, they got it out there for Section 8. How come you can't have a provision for I mean, but are there incentives already for buying a home for married couples? But I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know.
You got your
It can
first
always be
home
more
buyer.
though. We just
Yeah.
having a conversation. It can always be more. Hypothetically, whatever the
Yeah.
incentives may come, it might
Yeah.
not be
Yeah.
in the
I mean,
respect of that, but I get your
right.
point though. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they give you tax breaks for they give s- you tax breaks for having kids because hell, you just created another commodity when you create a child. So, uh, so that's one way of them giving you something for what some kind of incentive. But I mean, not everybody trying to have kids like that. You
That
know, the large the big family structure went away with our parents. You know what I'm saying?
but
They
that's why he
parents
made the statement. We're trying to what would be some of the incentives
to
to
build that kind of
to bring it to bring it back. Great question. Uh, but here's my question though. Even with the incentives, and
uh huh.
based on what I've been hearing lately in this space, would the incentives even be enough to bring? I mean, would the incentives even be enough to sustain a marriage?
Well,
I'm pretty sure it will sustain some of them, but would it be enough to be beneficial? That's my question. I really
well,
don't
you
know. I
yeah, and
really don't know.
but you have to change the subliminal message that you put across on the TVs too. You know, you'd have to put more shows that showing actual, for real, strong families. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to our color, the melanated. Do you think there's a problem with black males? Uh-huh.
Don't pay attention to that. I got that. But no, in general though, for real, don't. I pay attention to that, and I feel like it's
I got you.
all
I
right.
got you. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a tough thing to try to do, to try to bring back. It kind of we need more of us fathers that just raise our fathers in the home.
Yeah. I mean, now that I'm really
And
thinking about
that's
it,
got to
it
be a
is. Yeah,
natural. That's got to be a natural thing now.
yeah.
So
But now that I'm thinking about it, incentives would be a good thing, but I don't think it will be enough to sustain or
no,
keep the family together in today's age based on the psyche of the man and the woman.
right,
Unfortunately, I'll say that
right,
it would be it would definitely help. Of course, it's going to help, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I
no,
really don't. Unfortunately, I really don't. And because now that I'm really thinking about it, I'm like, wow, because I've been out here listening to a lot of people, especially being in this quote unquote space. And when my wife and I, when we go out and we step outside, I'm being real. Like I said, we're in our mid 50s and we're on that down
that downslide. Yeah,
the downslide. So we're basically dying off. It's not a morbid thought. It is what it is. We're dying off.
right,
So I don't know. Well, I know we're at some point we're going to die off. So now I'm 54. No, I'm 53. I'll be 54 later on this year. I'm thinking what if somebody's probably 45, 40 now. So you
right,
think about another 15 years from now,
right.
that's going to be the way the people are thinking now. Their frame of mind is not the same as one would think how I'm thinking now.
No,
And plus the way I know for a fact, which I already know you know this, people and the numbers show this, people are giving up in marriages way too soon. They
yeah,
really are. Well, a lot of them you shouldn't have got married in the first place, but that's a whole nother story. But people are giving up in marriages way too soon, and I don't think the incentives would save it. Would it save some? Yes, but I don't think it will save the number that probably. Not saying you had a number in your head, next level, but I don't think it's going to save the amount of marriages that you think it could save. Unfortunately, I don't hold that to be true. Unfortunately, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping I could be proven wrong, but I don't think I am. I think the mindset of the nuclear family is so far gone that the incentives can't save it. What do you think about that, man? Before you have to go to bed.
the mind actually has to be reprogrammed for that to happen. Mentally, our mental is not built. A lot of men's mental isn't built on family anymore. I mean, unfortunately, it's looking at the what's out here. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, for me personally, and it's just me personally, I mean, at least understanding God's law and applying having God's law somewhere within that conversation of a family has to be there. I'm not saying you got to be in church and all that, but understand, you know, that superior being, that creator, our creator, I am that I am, that person
Mhm.
that created us. He did give us, he
Gotcha. Well,
did put in our DNA the rights of his laws
right.
to follow.
Hold,
So, I mean, it's just
hold that
basically,
thought for a
yeah.
second.
Go
Let's
ahead,
move
go
on
ahead,
to this. I want to see
go ahead.
Now, next level MF. So is it a systematic problem to break up the nuclear family? Is it a systematic problem? So is it a systematic problem? I thought this read something else. I thought, okay, are you asking, is it a planned? I want to get my words correct. You let me know if this is what you're really saying. Are you asking, is it a planned situation to break up the nuclear family? Is this done on purpose? Is that what you're asking? Next level. Are you asking us, do we believe that it's a planned situation? Is it a plan? Is the a planned agenda? Okay, I got you. Okay. Great question. Another great question. Yes, I do. I don't know the true story and the true makeup behind it, but to me, it's plain to see that it's part of an agenda. I can honestly see, I can articulate that with the skies of the SNAP program, the Section 8 program, the welfare program, reporting that the father's not in the house so you can get this particular amount of money and food, whatever
Child
name
support.
program. I honestly see that being an agenda to keep the man out of the home. I really, really do, to have the woman be dependent on the government for the basic necessities of life. I really do believe that is an agenda that they set out to do. And it makes it hard for a man to come into a Section 8 home because he's not supposed to be in the home in the first place because they do quote unquote monthly checks. It makes it hard for that woman to want to leave that $8 a month location to commit to a man who wants to take care of her. Well, let's just keep it real. That's not necessarily how it goes. Let's just keep it real. I'm not finna glorize it. You have stupid ass men who want to live in that Section 8 house with that one man instead of that man going out to do what he needs to do to get that woman out of that $8 situation. We don't have that. So I could see the agenda. Yes, I could. It's so clear.
Yeah.
The agenda, it's clear. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of surrounding elements around the agenda to keep it that way. The lack of quote unquote jobs or skilled jobs that are paying well to get that woman out of the Section 8 situation and the SNAP situation. They would rather stay on that situation. I mean, so yes, there is an agenda. Yes, it is. Whoa, it's a big agenda. Yes, great question. Yes, that's why they don't give families. Yes, you're right. And you just said it. That's why yes, great famous nobodies. That's why they don't give the families incentives. Yes, right there. That's why, right there. Damn, great questions. That's why I love the chat. Thank you. Great conversation. Great stimulating questions. Yeah, I love this. This is what I'm talking about. Hey, I appreciate you, chat. You never lose. I appreciate you. Great questions, next level. Great questions and comments, famous nobodies, most definitely. Who else did, yes, and where, yeah, don't talk, just listen. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me address what Don't Talk, Just Listen said. I did see it. They said this earlier. Let's talk about this. He gone. Let me see. Oh, he dropped out. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second here. There you go. All right. Don't talk, just listen. Do you think there's a problem with black male culture and we need more men like Brownsville to get black men back in line? Great question. Great question. As much as I joke around and I kid and I clown with Brownsville, if you really heard me say, and if you really paid attention to me, I've always said what Brownsville says is true and it is accurate. So to answer your question, yes, we do need more men like quote unquote Brownsville. And I would say more like myself. I don't talk like Brownsville, but I lead by example. I can honestly say that. I really do. Do I talk like Brownsville? No, of course not. But I lead by example. Brownsville, like I said, he talks in a covered statement. He talks he makes sense. What he's saying is he's not lying. He abbreviates a little bit to get his points across by taking jabs at certain communities and things like that to get his point across to make fun of it. But what he's saying is not inaccurate at all. It's just sometimes what I coin it as being corny. It doesn't really live in reality in the most part. Yes, what he's saying is true, but the reality of it is it's not that easy to live what he says. He says a lot of things, but he doesn't give examples on how to do what he's stating needs to be done. Yes, he states what needs to be done, and it's accurate, and it's right. Yes, I would not deny that. You cannot deny that. It sounds good. It sounds good. He's like the preacher in the pulpit. He gives a great sermon. He's not going to say anything wrong. Everything that's going to come out of his mouth is going to be factual for the most point. He's talking to the crowd. The ladies love him. He's not saying anything wrong. He's a preacher. But the reality of it is you have to go out in the real world after you leave that church, after you pay your tithes, after you drink that grape juice, the Welch's, and you drink and you eat that saltine cracker and you pray and you do all that. I'm not being funny. I'm not cracking jokes. I'm being for real. After you leave that world where you're safe, you have to go out into the real world and you have to live what he just said. But he really didn't say anything. He said all the good shit, but now you got to get out there. Now you got to live it. That's where I think I come in at. I tell you the real. I tell you, for example, and I give you an example what I'm talking about. He'll say something like, him and Sharon will say something like, and they don't mean any harm. Marriage is great. It's beautiful. I've been with my wife for X amount of years. Sharon case, he doesn't argue with his wife. Everything is beautiful. They happy to be together. I want to die with them. That's what they would tell you. The reality of the situation is, I would tell you the truth. Yes, I love my damn wife. We've been together since 1998. We got married in 2010, and we've been together ever since. Yes, yes, yes. I fall in love with my wife at least 4 or 5 times a year. All that is true. But here's the other shit. We argue. We came close to divorce a couple of times. That's the reality of the situation. You won't hear that from Brownsville. That's the difference. That's why I say he's corny in the real world. In the pulpit, yes, you need to hear that. You need to get motivated. Yes, you need to get motivated. You want to hear that. You want to get juiced up. You want the battery charges, the positive and negative to get put on the nipples and you get charged up. Yes, come on with it. But in the reality of the world, you have to hear the real shit. Yes, marriage is beautiful, but you're going to go through some rough shit. Them first 7 years is a motherfucker. Yes, it is. A lot of people quit, give up way too soon when it comes to marriages, way too soon. When I tell you, my wife and I, we are way past that point of us going somewhere. Where the hell am I going? And where is she going? Nowhere. But that first 7 years, let somebody say that. They'll be easily gone. Easily. And that's been proven by the numbers of the divorce, of course. Again, I rocks with Brownsville. He won't tell you that. I rocks with Sharon. He won't tell you that. Sharon says he doesn't argue with his wife. I believe him. I don't know what the hell that looked like. I'm sorry. So when I say I'm him, this is what I mean. Not that I'm walking on water, of course not. I'm him because I'm telling you the truth. The good, the bad, and the damn ugly. Would I trade it in for the world? Hell no. I love her to the end of this earth. Yes. But that shit is hard. You got to go through them levels in that marriage. That shit is real. So to answer your question, which is a long answer, that's why, yes, we do need Brownsvilles. We need the preachers in the pulpit to make you feel good. Yes, we do. But you also need people like myself, who's going to give you the real, who's out in the field, as I say. I'm in the field. Does every marriage ends like this and works well? Of course not. Of course not. Everybody shouldn't get married. Everyone should not be in a relationship. You know, I'm going to say it right here. Every man shouldn't be running a marriage. It's a lot of marriages where the man ain't running shit. You beta as that thing. It is what it is. Bask in your beta-ness. Go for it. If it works for you, it works for you. I don't care. But you married and you're happy. Go for it. But that's your business. But it is what it is. This shit is not easy. Anyone that tells you marriage is easy, I'm going to tell you right there, they a damn lie. It might be easy for them. I could be totally wrong. But I don't know nobody like that. I don't know nobody like that. I hear people talk. But again, I don't know nobody like that. But at the end of the day, if you happy, you happy. But I digress. But that's that. What this chat talking about? Stop it, the big height. What is it? Brownsville addressed the problem, but doesn't really give resolution for it, for men. That part. And again, he's a good guy. Again, he'll make a great pastor for real. Great. Hey, he'll make a great pastor next level. I mean that. Great guy. I like this interaction. Thanks, chat. I love this. I love it. What else we got going on in the chat that I can keep going? How long? Shit, I've been going for 3 hours. Damn, 3:16. If I was really into the Bible, 3:16, which that's a whole nother conversation. I'm into the Bible, but not like you think I'm into the Bible. I look at that as a trust document. I look at that as a contract. Actually, it's a certain scripture. It actually tells you that the Bible is a book of allegories. It actually tells you that. Yeah, I'm not finna go there because people are gonna think I'm blasphemous because I'm not a religious person at all. I am a spiritual person. I am a spiritual person. I'm not a religious person. I am a spiritual person. Big difference. But it is what it is. I'm not going down that rabbit hole either. Great conversation, chat. Great conversation tonight. Hey, I enjoyed this. I did. I enjoyed this. The chat kept me on my toes. I'm trying to see if there's something else I can address in the chat that I could talk and address to get my point of view across before I end this. Let me see. Thank you. Don't talk, just listen. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. You don't know how that make me feel. Thank you. Seriously, I appreciate that. You appreciate my answer. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Well, listen, I'm not going to keep you here any longer than I have to. I'm really not. Again, I thank you guys for just allowing me to just be me and talk my talk. And I thank the chat for dropping and making the last half an hour, 45 minutes of this live more interesting. I really do appreciate it. I really, really do, because you brought up some good questions and you made some great statements, and that allowed me to go in and dive deep into my thoughts. And I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Well, check this out. Catch me tomorrow. I believe so, yes. Catch me tomorrow on Sharon Bracey's channel, part of his platform. You can log in on his channel, or if you're part of my side, please log in on my side. I appreciate it. And also, to catch me at least 2 to 3 times during the week. I came on today. I think I'll go live tomorrow night. I think I will. But just stay tuned for the notifications. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I definitely couldn't do it without you. And until next time, I holla.
OtisWho. Music. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.